shit, that's right. We were letting this giant thing out of its cage.
You were letting this thing out of its cage. We wanted to talk about it first.
You decided to just let it out.
Oh man. So I am kind of mulling it over whether I should allow for you to have maybe not cast that, maybe allow a bit more discussion.
I wouldn't.
You can do that.
He said he did it.
Well, fine.
Hey, I'm not the GM. If you want to do it, you can do it. I'm just giving you my opinion.
I'm not going to. Okay, so go ahead and make
it could just be one of those ghost ships, you know?
What, it makes you think you cast a spell?
No, you fall through the hull.
After Gorilla Bro kills everybody. Oh, it was a ghost ship. We found it like this.
It's a spooky ghost ship. Okay, so I'm going to have you make a caster level check now, because you cast Knock, with a +10 bonus. So go ahead and do that, Aaron.
Oh shit, where's the button?
So it's going to be like a +14.
Caster level check.
Well, it's in the spell itself already, but sure.
Oh.
Need to add 10 to that, that's 21.
Yeah, but you do actually fail. So you kind of, cast out your hands in a magical manner, and they start to glow, and the lock starts to glow and starts rattling, and then nothing. And
I look very frustratedly.
Aaron,
I'm like looking at my hands.
We wanted to talk before doing that, though it seems you failed in opening the lock.
It very much seems so. I'm just questioningly staring at my palms for a moment.
How many more spells do you have today?
Enough.
Perhaps we should return to the group and talk to them about what's happened.
Perhaps. I'll start walking that way. Cat, what are you doing? Why are you here? Stop.
Okay, so you guys head upstairs to talk to the
Did we check if this guy here was just dead, or we just assumed it?
I think you guys just assumed it.
Okay, I'm gonna check if he's dead. I was like, kick him in the ass.
Okay, I'm not letting you take that back. So you kick him in the ass, and your boot immediately becomes slightly covered in both blood and feces. But he does groan and move a bit as you do. He is clearly not dead, but he is in horrific pain, it looks like.
I'm sure he'll get better.
Sure.
Does the man have any keys on him?
No, he doesn't. I think you went over that last week where you were asking around about who had the keys.
Well, that was the keys to the cage. I didn't know if he had keys to this door, because they were locking this door before, weren't they?
No, it's just closed. It's not locked. It's just closed and it has a guard.
Okay.
Aaron, what do we do about this one?
Oh. Probably not a good deal if someone finds the body, eh? Let's see.
There are the stowaways beneath us.
Are they actually stowaways?
As far as we could tell, they're stowaways on the ship, getting passage through to wherever they're going. They seem to like the captain, because they talked with me when I was the captain as if I was friendly. And the way they were all hush-hush about it, it seemed like it was an illegal operation.
Do any of these barrels have space in them?
Yeah?
Yeah, there are definitely some empty barrels around.
I think we're gonna have to stuff the body in a barrel.
He's still alive.
Not that it's not a body, he's still alive.
He's alive.
I mean, it is a body. It's not a corpse.
Maybe.
Well,
Maybe
sure,
you need
it's
to
not a
fix
corpse.
that.
So do you guys stuff this guy in an empty barrel?
Yeah, but if he wakes up...
I mean, he looks like he's conscious. He's just in horrific pain, clutching his stomach and lying on his side.
I don't remember what happened to this man, and I
Dysentery.
apologize
Got
for this.
dysentery.
Oh.
They all have dysentery.
Do you think he
So-
heard any of our conversation?
Probably.
Better push him overboard just to be sure.
If he wasn't a corpse before, he's going to be now.
I don't want to be chaotic evil here.
Okay, Cadence,
Too late.
Cadence walks over and just smashes his foot on the guy's face.
Oh,
You're not being chaotic evil. You're being chaotic practical.
My God,
Well-
otherwise known as chaotic evil. Okay,
If-
you bash his face in with your foot. Yeah, I think you just kill him straight up. He is
if
in
he
no
knocks
position
him out
to.
or whatever, I'll just suck his soul, I guess.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
he
can roll
knocks him.
dice to see if he's dead.
You knock him into dying. He starts bleeding out.
There you go.
Oh, here.
Suck him,
give me-
suck,
I'll just
suck him where you
walk
like.
up and I'll just walk up and just pull him to the afterlife. Help pass him
Okay.
along.
Lore.
I mean, I can't let the man suffer, can I?
I mean, you
I can't-
can, but
I can't let the
You're
man
the reason
suffer
he's
after
suffering.
causing his suffering.
I don't know. Do they suffer when you take their soul? They can't die
No,
now.
Die.
They suffer in
No, I don't
every
make their
part
soul,
of the
actually.
situation.
Okay, hold on.
Like,
let's
there-
kill a
there's not a-
misconception. I don't take their
there's-
soul. I just let them move on to the afterlife. Okay.
I'm sure that's what you tell yourself as you're
Mhm.
going to sleep.
The wording specifically says I take their life force and basically push them to death.
Alright, let's
just-
throw him in a barrel and put the
Yeah,
lid on.
Yeah, we're gonna stuff him in a barrel and put the lid on.
You stuff the guy in a barrel. He's now in a barrel.
This reminds me of my first evil campaign I played, except he's not a child.
We're not
I'm
evil.
going to ignore
Well,
that.
you're I guess you are evil. That's a good point.
I'm evil on this one. Also evil on the last one. But this guy had it coming. Maybe.
Maybe.
Damn
Probably.
sailor. Having a
Shit
job.
himself.
Being a sailor.
Whipping this creature.
You still don't know why.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Okay.
Nobody told me.
So you didn't ask? So you guys head back to
I
Stephen
did.
Sky.
I did as me, but not as the captain, because why would the captain ask?
Yeah, that's true. Okay, so you guys head back to Steve and Niscali. I need to move you here.
I'll just rub my boot on a
How
bag
I
or something that's
managed to
passed by. Oh,
how
hello.
I managed to make any headway in trying to deal with the dysentery situation.
Make me a few heal checks. Make me like 3 heal checks.
350.
350.
Apparently, I'm
No,
determining my
you-
alignment now, and that's why I never put alignment down.
You don't have an
It's been
alignment?
determined.
yeah,
It's
you know, really,
chaotic evil.
I think it's better that way.
I never
Instead
set
of,
it down because I never know what the fuck I'm gonna do.
Well,
I'm
alignment is
not-
kind of useful for some spells and auras.
3
Yeah.
checks.
I very much despise alignment and Pathfinder's
I do too.
obsession with it, and I mostly ignore those
Oh, what
spells.
garbage.
Wait, if he doesn't have an alignment, does that mean he's neutral?
So, sure.
I
Yeah.
smite the
That's right.
neutral one.
Well, not anymore. Not anymore.
He was neutral, but
I'm
so
just
you
going to
managed
shift his
to make
alignment
some-
towards mine.
No, no.
You managed to make some headway with one of the deceased fellows, and he seems like you give him a glass of water and some herbs. Yep, some herbs, and he seems to be getting better. But that's really just about it.
it's not a whole lot to be done for these
Right.
dudes.
I mean, I keep doing that.
Yeah. that's
Or herbs.
Also, make sure everybody has fresh
Or-
water to drink.
Nescali, we must discuss.
Okay, I'll be there in a second.
I assume
And
those
then
red circles are tables.
No, the red circles are like
Pillars?
pillars. Yeah,
Columns? Struts? Whatever you want to call them.
and these hammocks are hanging off of them and attached to the wall.
Makes sense.
Yup.
That's a lot of green boys.
They are all ill.
Super effective.
Yeah. Most of them failed.
Wasn't it only 2 people that saved?
It was I think it was 3 or 4. But yeah, a minority. Of the 20-something person crew, 3 or 4 saved. So what are you guys doing? Just discussing your plan for the future?
I'll tell these 2 what happened down below deck, and that the Bakara creature seems to understand that if he joins up with us, he'll get food, and he should listen to orders.
Do we have enough food to keep him friendly to us?
He seems to like salted meat. It's easy enough to buy.
I know it looks like for not much longer will we be sharing this boat with anyone.
And if we can get into town and possibly find someone of the druid occupation, we can awaken him, so that we no longer need to use up spells to give him languages and whatnot, and he'll most likely be a lot more easier to meld to our wantings. Also, Aaron tried opening up the door, but failed. So we came back. And we just want to see if you guys still want to have the Bakar on our side. Since he seems meldable.
Personally, I don't
Well,
think it's worth the risk.
if you ask me, it sounds perfectly fine.
I don't like it. We caused enough damage here already. We don't need to free that thing.
Well, I mean, what's it gonna hurt if we cause a little more damage? It won't be us really causing damage. It's the what did you call him again?
Bakara.
If we
Yes,
do free that and we can't control it, then it's going to be on us because we're the one who set him free.
If we can't control it, we kill it.
Are you sure
And
that we
what's
will
the
be
point
able
of
to
taking the
kill it?
risk of letting? Then what's the point of taking the risk of letting it go anyway, in the first place?
It can aid us in our quest against the bandits. And other later quests. It's not every day you get to have a chance at getting a fine beast like that on your side.
Exactly.
I don't know. I'm not sold.
I am, and I say we do it.
Aaron, your vote?
I think it would definitely make things a lot easier when we get to fighting the bandit camp.
So,
So
is
far,
this a
we've done pretty
democracy,
much.
or is there a leader amongst you?
We do follow democratic principles.
So, that's 3 votes for.
We have an electoral college. Yes, we do.
So how do you want to do this?
Democratic Republic.
You are able to speak to the creature and convince him of our worthiness?
Already have.
Then what is there left to do? Set him free and... Well,
Well, we're in the middle of the sea. Still.
we should probably not be in the middle of the sea when we do this. Yes.
I don't think he would sink the boat and himself.
Yes, but
He's
Right.
busy, might not understand the concept of the boat. Might not realize that it's the only thing keeping him from drowning.
also I have some concerns about oh God, brain, don't do this to me. I, for one, don't know how to drive a boat, so we do need the people here to, continue operating the boat until it's in port at least.
How do you want to handle it when we get there?
That rings up a valid point. If we do free it while on shore, and these people run to the authorities while on shore,
What authorities?
I don't know.
Exeter. We are going to a city.
Yes, I was given the impression that it's a fairly lawless place where, there's blood sport and pit fighting and other unpleasant things.
There could be gangs, as well as those who wish to buy the Bakara.
There you go. Not lawless, just under control of a single barony.
And if this creature is smuggled, they might not have. Well, authorities might not be able to help them either, even if they go to them.
That's a good point. I don't know if they were selling it there or if they were moving on to another port.
They are selling it at X location. I forgot the name.
I think it was Exeter. That was the arena they were selling it to.
I don't have the map.
Well,
I think they were talking about the region rather than Exeter.
well, if all else fails, we could wait until we reach port and then, rescue the Baccarat when we get there.
Good a plan as any.
I don't know. I'm just kind of thinking out loud here. Man, got an insulated coffee mug. It is so nice.
So, we just gonna wait until we get to Exeter?
Sounds like that is the consensus so far.
I do believe it's going to be the safest route for us to follow. As none of us know how to operate a boat like this, and frankly,
Would we really need high tier skills to pilot the boat?
You need a crew.
Of how many?
Yeah.
I think it's 10 minimum.
Depends on the size of the ship, and on a ship
Well,
like
I
this.
guess we just
probably
hope at
plenty.
least 10 guys live.
Well, there's 4 of us. There's Bakara, that he can even be used as pilot if it comes to that. So we just got to make sure 6 live.
You will pilot this ship. Why would we do that for you?
Well, if we're done
'Cause-
talking, I'm gonna go do my job.
Yeah, save as many people as you can.
Cadence is
I'm
gonna
trying to do.
talk with the captain, see how long it's gonna take to get to Exeter.
the captain who is busy crapping his brains out.
I don't know that.
Yeah. Also, you need a crew of 20 people for a galley, which the current size of the crew is just barely.
Doesn't it just run slower if you have less crew?
No, you need this is the minimum you need to man it. Yeah, this is the number of crew members in addition to the driver needed to move the vehicle.
Let's hope they have some smaller boats attached to this. Do they have lifeboats or anything?
I mean, yeah, but lifeboats are pathetically slow compared to this.
You
boat.
want to do a lifeboat in the middle of the sea? Go for it.
We know which direction we're going.
Yeah, but you're still
In the middle of the
90
sea.
miles from where you're wanting to go. It would go at 15 miles a day, as opposed to the 96 miles per day you are currently going.
Well, apparently this thing can't be moved unless we have 20, so it'd be 0.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, but you also need the food for the days on the rowboat, which I don't think the rowboat can support along with the 6 of you.
The Sky can create food and water, can't they?
Water.
Not yet. I can create water and food. Not yet. It's a 3rd level spell. You only have 2nd level currently.
It's up to 1,000 pounds or 2 passengers. Yeah, you are more than 2 passengers. Okay, so you are heading up to talk to the captain.
Yeah, I want to see how long it's going to take with everyone being sick. Cool.
Okay, so you head up onto the deck. You don't see the captain. You just see a bunch of sick sailors puking their guts out. One of them looks okay, but most of them are not doing too hot. And then there are these the captain is nowhere to be seen. The only thing that you can see are these large double doors, presumably leading to the captain's quarters.
Is the ship still moving?
No, it wouldn't be.
So they haven't unfurled the sails?
They haven't the crew to have it move.
I thought this one ran by wind.
Yeah, but you still need to do things with the sails, like unfurl them and furl them back, and I don't know, sailing things. I'm not.
I would have thought they'd have it unfurled already. When they got sick, they couldn't put it back up because they were too weak.
Yeah, but if the sails are just unfurled and nobody's manning the ship, you're just gonna crash into something. So you're gonna have a bad time.
Don't worry, I'll get a door and not let anyone else go on the door, even if it has enough size for someone else.
You know, it's like the mid-ocean sandbars and lurking logs under the waves. It's terrible stuff.
all that.
Or the Krakens.
The numerous.
You're just going in the wrong direction.
Numerous.
Yeah, running into Krakens is the number one way of pissing off Krakens, so they attack your ship.
Yeah,
I mean, it's a little known fact, but really shouldn't be.
Yeah,
Don't run over Krakens.
I shall give a knock at the door.
Okay, so you knock at the door and you get no reply.
I shall open the door.
It is locked, but at that point you hear some stirring from the inside of the door, and the captain kind of pulls the door slightly ajar, and he goes, "What the hell's going on? I was having my after lunch nap."
I was wondering. The crew seemed to be out of sorts, and was hoping it wouldn't impede our progress.
What are you talking about? My crew don't get sick. And he opens the door to head outside and sees the numerous crew members who are sick and puking and shitting their guts out and blood and all kinds of unfortunate things all over the poop deck. Fitting name. And he goes, "What the hell happened here?"
It appears that they had some bad soup.
You're shouting from below
Are you
deck.
there with them?
you're just shouting through the cracks in the floor.
You just hear the cracks from the floor.
Are you up here with me, or did you stay down there?
Maybe I'm not. Yeah, I'm gonna stay down there.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I'm just gonna shut up now and hide in the below decks.
Yeah, below the poop deck.
Below the poop deck.
I'm not sure. Maybe you caught something on the winds on your travels.
Oh, I've never had a shot like this happen to me before. Is this everybody? Oi, Halrat, are you okay?
And the only reply you get is the sounds of barfing.
Oh, fucking hell. Oh, you out of your mind, lad? We ain't moving nowhere until these people get better.
Do you not have any more men anywhere else who could pilot the ship?
I'm sorry, lad. Do you see any more men hiding somewhere? Perhaps in the cracks of the ship? Hello, men? Are you hiding down there? No, lad. I've only got the crew that I have.
This is
Got
when we
like-
get absconded by pirates.
22, 24 lads. Can't afford much else, you know. Can't afford a backup crew.
I wasn't sure if you had any more in the cargo, along with the roaring thing.
What hell are you implying, lad?
And he gets real close to you.
It's all up in your business.
I'm implying what I'm asking. I don't know what you have in the cargo bay besides the roaring thing.
Yeah, lad. We got that. But you need a crew to bloody roar the ship. And I ain't got no crew to roar the bloody ship. You think sailing just comes as easy as walking on your bloody feet or breathing with that pus opening you call a mouth? No, lad. You need bloody training. And it takes months, possibly years, to fucking learn.
Well then, tend to your crew.
Yeah, don't see no alternative, lad. I'll be looking for some medicine if you need me.
And he starts to head back into his quarters.
Oi! Wait, lad. I'd have thought. One of you lot sick.
Uh-oh.
The fox one is. Bit dizzy in the head.
Oh, really? Alright.
Make me a bluff check.
Oh boy.
Oh, really? It's too bad for the little fella. Hope he gets better. Don't think a man of his stature survives something like this.
And he heads back inside his cabin.
It's offensive.
So many racists around, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, assholes.
I'll head back below deck to our cabin.
We ain't moving until everyone's ready. Seems they need a big crew for the ship.
Well, yes, I believe that's what Niscali had mentioned. So, I guess we're just spending some time here and then sailing into port.
So how are you guys going to spend your time here?
Healing people.
Causing more sickness.
Yeah, giving them dysentery.
Making
again.
it worse.
Here, have some more dysentery.
I'll give them touch of blindness so they're blind and sick.
Wow.
You're never gonna get any crew.
What did they ever do to you?
Exactly.
Their captain was rude to me, so that means they all die.
Big oofs.
Well, I guess I can't argue with that.
I don't have any spells that get rid of disease. I can only cause it and make it worse.
I've no healing. I can just give them more diseases. Terrible.
I can
person.
intimidate them to make them better. Just,
Get
get back to
better.
work.
They're unfortunately physically incapable. Okay. So what are the rest of you guys doing with your time here? As you guys are waiting for the sick people to get better.
I can't do anything to help.
Yeah, I thought you had some stuff to craft.
Yeah, so I'll be hiding in a corner, trying not to get ill. Ow! You little stop clawing me.
I didn't claw you. The cat's dead.
No, I can't. Cat's in my lap, and he's being a little shit.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, he's a cat. I don't know what you
That's-
expected.
It's a valid point. Cats are assholes.
But they're such lovable little assholes.
That's also debatable.
Okay, so Niscali and why does Niscali have a weird border on their token? Okay, that's weird.
That's
Because
what I was
they're now
thinking
neutral.
about it.
Yeah, so Niscali and Aaron. No, not Aaron. Steve and Niscali. What are you guys doing?
Like I said, I'm healing people.
Okay. And
Or
Steve?
trying to.
What is Steve doing? I think Steve is just gonna laze about in in their cabin.
Okay. Niscali, as you are going about,
Maybe
healing people,
count some of his money.
give me about 4 heal checks and also make me a fortitude save.
I'll start with the heal check.
Yeah. So throughout the day, you manage to make quite good progress on healing a bunch of these dudes, and quite a few of them get better over the course of.
I'm almost out of healer's kit though. Fortitude save. Blind, there it is. Oh boy.
Okay. Yeah. So you don't feel so good after spending all this time amongst these sick people. Okie doke. And so I think that's going to be about it for what happens to today. So yeah, you guys just laze around and heal some people and craft some items. And head to sleep, and then we go on to the next day. So, the next day, so the next day, Niscali, you start coughing, and you start kind of not feeling all that well, and you take 5 points of non-lethal damage, and you are fatigued and staggered.
Oh no.
It
Are
is good.
anyone else who were still fatigued because of the bad sleep before, are they fine now?
No, everybody has
Because we slept bad because of the roaring, so some
Yeah.
of us were fatigued.
I think
I think most of us, aside from
cadence because I managed to get rid of it for him.
I think everybody's fine now. There was no roaring this night. Okay, so let's see here. To happen. So this book. So during the next day, the cook comes into your guys' room and starts talking to you guys, and he asks,
Hey, have any of you seen Gornak? He was on guard duty last night, but I haven't seen him all day.
Not many of the orcs give us their names.
No, that's fair. I just,
he describes him a bit, and you, Aaron and Cadence, recognize it as the dude they killed.
Did you tell us that you killed an orc downstairs?
Want to see why not?
Nope.
Unless Aaron wanted to keep it a secret.
I don't know.
I haven't seen anybody. I've been in here all day, catching up on some well-needed sleep.
Oh yeah, all right. Just let me know. Yeah, if you do see him. I'm getting a bit worried.
And he starts walking back to his part of the ship.
I'm sure he'll be fine. After all, the ship is only so big.
Scally, how goes the healing?
I mean, there's plenty of people to still heal. It's not very fast progress.
Well,
This disease is not a joking matter.
could I help you?
If you want to.
Well, I mean,
I should probably warn you that it can be pretty contagious.
are you sure you're all right there?
They are not. They carry it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I got it.
Oh, that is unfortunate.
So as you guys are chatting, the captain comes into the crew quarters, and he starts asking his crew, and you guys overhear what he's saying. He's going,
Oh, have any of you guys seen Garnak? He was supposed to be on whipping duty. Did he come and relieve any of you guys?
and they all respond like, "No, Captain, no,
Nothing happened, Captain. Are you telling me no one's been whipping the bloody beast?
And as he says that, you start hearing the scraping of metal from downstairs in the cargo hold of the ship.
He's breaking
Oh,
out.
You bloody kidding me?
And he starts rushing down.
Come along, guys.
Sounds
What do you
like
guys-
there's a commotion.
Damn cat.
What do you guys do? If anything.
We should investigate.
Scully's gonna get back to work.
I shall assist.
Aaron, you're coming.
Yeah. I start hastily setting down what it was I was tampering with and making.
Okay, and you guys
Oh,
head
there we go.
downstairs.
Me and Aaron. Yeah.
Do
Critical hit. Or critical success.
Critical hit. You just punch them and they get better.
yeah, you punch them and they get better.
Hey, you
so
know,
yes.
when you're good enough, that's how it works.
So you head downstairs, and you see the guard who was sick, who you charmed before. He is now lying in a puddle of blood. He doesn't seem like he's breathing. And the captain goes, "Son of a bitch!" And he walks in, and as he walks in, you see the Gurion, Vikara, ripping the metal bars apart and starts to break out of his jail, and he roars a bestial roar as he charges.
Must have been the
Roll.
wind.
Must have been the wind.
I'm just gonna go back into my patrol route and not think anything of it.
Yeah.
I
Just
don't,
let him slaughter everybody.
don't know what you're
and then
talking
come back
about. I
later.
don't remember hearing anything. Bit hard of hearing with all this
Roaring at the night.
with the roaring at night, yes.
Cadence is just gonna look over to Aaron, see if he's gonna give me any signal.
Signal for what?
I'm the newcomer. You're meant to, like, give me ideas of what your gang does.
Oh.
Great.
I think our
Thanks
plan
for the
to
direction.
use this thing is kind of blown.
So, what's the plan?
Yeah, what is the plan?
Do we kill
Yeah, tell
it,
me. What's
or
the
what
plan?
do we do? Well, we can't tell you. You're not here. I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's why I'm curious. Like, what was the plan?
Aaron, you've gotta tell me what the plan is,
assisting,
Aaron.
Nascali.
I'm sick and healing. More sick people.
Yeah, them two are healing.
I'll,
We've got this to handle with. What do you want to do?
Conjure a flame in my hand. Is that enough of a signal?
No.
No? Man. Oof.
We need to work better on signals, because me looking at you doesn't mean just kill or open up the door.
I don't know.
Is the flame for me? Is the flame for the orcs? Is the flame for the Bakara? Is the flame for the boat? Are we going to destroy the boat and reset?
You reset. Just reload.
Reset.
Yeah.
Reload.
Oh, he
Go
just
back to
synced
previous
it.
save.
See you guys next
Let's
week.
not sink the boat.
I like
So,
it.
speaking of that, it is the Gurion's turn, and it is going to 5-foot step up here and full attack the captain. Oh boy, that is a lot of attacks.
Yeah, it's a 4-armed creature. It's got 4 natural attacks. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I suspect that the captain is how they say fucked.
I actually might be basing whether or not we do anything off of whether or not this captain dies in one turn.
You have share language prepared, right?
Yep.
So we can just
Yeah, spellbook is adapted
beyond
quick.
and be like, "Sup, dude? Remember us? How we freak?"
That's kind of what I'm thinking right now.
Well, he recognizes me as an ally. At least somewhat.
Yes, I mean he is not a good creature. You're not a good
He
creature.
recognizes you as a thing
Wow, so
that
racist.
didn't beat it and gave it food.
Not racist,
And it's
just
probably a
facts.
good thing.
So how's dead is the captain? Goose?
Goose is right now in Iceland crying.
Captain
No,
who?
oops. He
There's no captain
takes
anymore.
28 points of damage
That's it.
as this thing rips into him with its 4 claws. Oh, it should have power attacked. I'm sad that it didn't. The captain looks very, very fucked. He is bleeding like a faucet right now. And that is going to be the Gurion's turn. So it's now the crew's turn. The crew is going to step up to protect their captain as they pull scimitars from their belts.
That is weird. God, what did you call? That is a weird faucet.
Wish I had message. Just talking to people's minds.
So
This isn't Starfinder. You're not allowed to do that anymore.
Yes, I am. There's spells for that. I just don't know them.
No, disallowed.
So he is going to take an attack of opportunity against.
I'm not liking the look of the fight.
I don't know. Looks pretty cool.
Oh well.
Yeah, so he steps up and the Gurion... Wait, does he also... No, it's 2. Okay. So he steps up and the Gurion rips into him, just slashing across his chest. And the sailor starts bleeding profusely, but he's still up as he takes a slash against the Gurion. And
Beefy
hits.
orcs.
And does 5 damage. And the rest of these sailors are... Well, another one is going to actually run in and try to protect the captain. And it takes another attack of opportunity. And hit.
Tacticians, these guys are not. But perhaps that is for the best.
And kills this crew member. And the rest of the crew is going to look not entirely excited to run in there, so they're just going to chill. And the captain, who has out 2 axes, is going to step up. He can't. That's annoying. Okay. He is going to move and provoke. Yes, he's going to move and provoke. And yeah, he provokes. And hits. And takes 10 damage, but he's still alive. As he is going to swing with his battle axe once at this thing. And does 8 damage versus the Gurion. And that is going to be their turn. So it is now Aaron's turn.
So, they're all far enough away and distracted. I will lean into Cadence and be like, do we fight this or let it play out?
Well, if you wanted to kill the beast, it's a bit out of the way now. Either we wait out, or we kill the orcs.
I feel like we don't want to outwardly kill the orcs in case they take this thing down.
Do you see that thing injured at all?
No. No, I don't.
And have you seen how much he's done to them?
I'm curious as to how we would be able to get this ship where we need to go without them.
There are people below deck. If they are fine, I'll make them work.
Fair enough. Then the only thing left is, do we expend resources or just let this thing finish them off?
We can wait.
I like that plan. And then I will, like, step back.
Oh, you do?
And probably raise my arcane barrier just in case.
Okay.
That sounds like
And Cadence,
Cadence is
what do you
gonna
do?
move back to here and draw his weapon and just go into defensive stance.
Okay. So it's going to be the Gurion's turn again. And it is probably going to rip through these guys. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, we don't have to have this play out because it is going to easily rip through these dudes and just murder them in like 1 or 2 turns. And you can see the slash that the orc crew member dealt to this beast has healed at this point as he rips through all of these guys.
Oh yeah, we totally want this guy on our side.
I think would have been 24 hours by this point.
Yeah, I will for sure cast Share Language the moment he steps out.
Okay.
Hey, buddy.
So as you guys are waiting for this to happen, fireworks start going off in the background.
It's the signal from Exeter. They can see us.
Yeah, if they can see you. So you cast your language as soon as you can, and the Gurion starts stepping up to you, and he does not look all that happy. He looks fairly angry at you guys. He's looking very aggressive, and he goes,
You leave Bakara!
Uh-oh.
Bakara, fight own way out!
Are you sure about that? Did you not see Aaron's magic weaken the cell for you the other day?
What? Magic? Glowing hands?
I'll make my hands glow.
Yes, we made it so you could escape.
Bakara, strong. Bakara, break out on own. Only thing prevent Bakara was no sleep.
If you do not appreciate our assistance, you won't appreciate your life.
And I want to roll Intimidate.
go ahead.
See if it will work.
Oh god. We die here.
Boy.
God damn, I rolled a 1.
Oh boy, that's a natty one.
At least he's in 10 feet of me.
Yes, he does get that -2.
-4.
-4.
That's... Oh boy. So I suspect that our first indication that things aren't going as planned is when the Cadence suddenly gets thrown through the deck up to the surface where
His head
Scully
falls
and
out.
I are working on
It's gonna be
saving
like a
people.
scene out of Avengers where this is just Hulk and it's throwing Iron Man just through like 15 decks of a ship.
Oh
just
god.
splats against a wall.
Hey,
Except for the
Cadence,
difference
how's
is
it going?
Where
Pretty
Iron
good,
Man's
huh?
suit keeps him alive, Cadence's neck's crushed.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
I think I don't think it would be sufficiently intimidated.
I don't know.
Succeed.
How many hit die does it have?
I mean,
It has a
he did
fair
get
bit of hit die.
21.
does
Even
have
though
a
he got a
fair
1,
bit
he
of hit
did
die.
get a 21.
Yeah, but it's still so very low. And
Also
it
depends on
has-
his wisdom. He doesn't seem very wise.
Oh, he's pretty wise. He's just not intelligent.
It's like the reverse of Genboken.
Ah, right. He's got that animal wisdom.
He is going to take a single swing at you.
And that's his response.
Ah, that single swing
Wow.
looks very nice.
Then you demonstrate your martial prowess against him.
It's gonna be a confirm. Okay, so instead of rolling on a crit table, I'm going to have it play out like this. As you intimidate it, it looks at you quizzically and then kind of like doubtingly. And it rears back and swings a massive arm at you. And as it does, you take a very defensive stance, placing your shield in front of you and blocking and kind of pushing forward with the shield. And you hear just the crunching of bone as the Gurion makes impact with your shield, and you hear the rending of flesh as the demonic teeth on your shield kind of bite into it, and it goes.
Vakara will listen for now.
Good.
And
Finally, you understand.
And he kind of glares angrily at you as you say that, and he starts walking over to where the orcs are, ripping them apart, and starts eating them.
So much for the crew.
That's the exact same thing. God damn it. Yeah. So the Gurion just starts munching on some orc flesh.
Aaron, it'd be best for you to get the hat from the Scally.
To disguise this thing?
Yes, if there are any able orcs above deck, we need their help, so they shouldn't know this thing is up here.
This thing's large, right?
Yeah.
Yes, it is large.
What could we disguise it as?
An owlbear, an
Large.
eagle, a frog, a wolf, a dog, a unicorn, a warg. We have
Hey,
a long
look,
list
a
of things.
unicorn just appeared on our ship.
How would any other large
How-
creature suffice?
How bizarre that a unicorn should just appear out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Well, if we make him to look like any of these wolves on the list, we can just throw it off saying he's a dire wolf.
And they're like requirements to disguise self.
Yes, these are the requirements. We can change his subtype. And we can change him into... He's a magical beast, so we can turn him into any subtype that's in the magical beast list. And there's a load of wolves and animal stuff in there.
Oh dear God.
We can't turn him into a dwarf, sadly.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we can't make him a gnome.
We could turn him into a Cerberus or a mini Tarask, though, if you really want those.
It'd be kind of cool to have a Cerberus, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah?
Have a three-headed dog. Where'd that come from? I don't know.
Not very inconspicuous,
It fell
though.
off a truck.
Not
What's a
very
truck?
conspicuous at all. It fell off the back of a wagon.
A
Cat,
sea
dude.
wagon.
What's wrong with you?
So, can you go get the hat so we can disguise this thing?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so you head upstairs and ask Miss Scully for the hat.
I also want to tell them what happened.
Yeah, I'll tell them. The beast broke out and killed everybody that was down there, and we somehow convinced it to not kill us.
By the grace of the RNG gods.
Basically.
Literally.
Yeah.
We need to borrow the hat to try and disguise it so that it doesn't draw too much attention.
What about the captain, though?
Dead.
So
Yeah.
how are we going to convince the crew on our side if the captain's dead?
Well,
Wouldn't
if they
maybe
don't
if you
make,
just give
if we don't make it to shore, we all die. So, I don't think it's a.
well, we're still far from the shore. The ship hasn't moved since this whole disease happened yesterday. Why
get
would
that,
you
but,
need to discuss it right now if you just keep it down there and maybe one of you or one of us acts like the captain to
keep the crew moving and then until we get to the shore and then disguise the beast?
I don't know if we can keep it down there.
There's enough food down here for it. Plenty
Well,
of
we
corpses.
have to. Like, what else are we gonna do?
We
It's
ain't
just
stopping
probably-
it.
Well, obviously, it's our only choice. If it kills any more people, we're not gonna be able to move the ship.
We can try. I don't know how well we'll be able to keep it confined to a
Well,
space.
I can give
I
you the
just
hat if you
watched
give
it
me 10
slaughter
minutes.
like 8 men without even like breaking a sweat or taking damage.
It did take damage. I will point that out. It's just that it healed the damage.
Yeah, it didn't take enough damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Nazca will apply a manual disguise and give Aaron the hat.
Okay.
It should disguise.
I'm pretty
Eh.
sure the sick people don't care who's healing them.
Yeah, and the only cured people are dead now.
Most of them, anyway. I think,
Yeah.
are all of them dead? No, most of them are. Okay.
At least most of them.
And I'll head back down. What are you doing,
Okay,
cat?
so, meanwhile, whilst you were up there talking to Niscali, we're going to head back downstairs as Cadence and the Gurion are chilling down there. Because Cadence, you see the trapdoor beneath that barrel start to move, and kind of it moves aside the empty barrel away, and a man, the same old man that you spoke to previously in your guise as the captain, starts to head up out of the trapdoor, and he kind of notices all the blood spilling everywhere, the blood-covered ground, and he sees the dead captain, and he kind of moves over and sees the Gurion, and he yells out in terror, and kind of falls on his butt and starts like backing off, and he's like right here, just kind of crawling on his hands and feet. And as he's doing that, the Gurion kind of looks up and notices the screaming and starts to move towards him, and you hear a very faint, fresh, light meat.
Bakara,
From-
stay.
Why, looks delicious.
Uh-oh.
There'll be more food when we reach land. Leave that one.
And he kind of reaches down to one of the orcs and kind of grabs him by the hand and crushes his body and flings it at the wall of the ship. And you see cracks in the wall where the body impacted.
Go fine.
And he moves over to that body and starts eating it. So what do? The guy is still freaking out near the barrels, and he's kind of crawling on all fours, kind of moving towards the trapdoor.
Please don't kill me, please.
If you don't want to die, then listen.
Okay.
How many of you are below deck?
A few of us are dead, but maybe, I don't know, maybe 9 able-bodied people?
Bring the able bodies up. We need them to pilot the ship.
Is the captain, are you the new captain?
Look at me. I am the captain now.
God damn it.
You set me up. I had to.
You walk in right into that one.
That's fair. Okay.
Can't help
He makes,
you.
I say
He
that's
makes-
inspiration.
he makes another reference to that movie, and then he heads downstairs to get some people.
Actually, it would be... Isn't it bowl cap you can stack?
Is it what? What? You can
Yeah,
what?
it's the bowl caps for the jokes. So that would be a bowl cap.
It's so... I'm giving up.
You made the
Give you a
rule
bowl
that if we
cap.
make you laugh, we get a bowl
didn't.
cap.
You did make me laugh. I'll give you a bottle cap.
Yeah, another dysentery
Monster.
bottle cap.
Yay!
God, you've made out like bandits from giving everyone dysentery and killing a bunch of people. Who knew being evil was so profitable? Everyone knew
shit.
that.
Yeah, evil is always profitable.
Yeah. So after a few moments, Aaron is coming down as well, with the hat in hand, moving towards Cadence, and the people from below, a mix of half orcs, dwarves, and humans, start walking out. They look quite scared at this point. And they're kind of glancing away from Cadence and the beast as they walk up.
Aaron, there's been a slight change of plans.
I can see that.
Bakara has already been seen. The disguise should be for Exeter itself, not the ship. There's 9 who can pilot. Try and gather as many as you can and get the ship moving.
Sounds like a plan. I'll hand you the hat, though. Because I don't need the hat.
Thank you. Shall be useful.
And then I'll turn to the people that are coming up and I'll be like, quickly this way, let's get out of here before this beast notices you.
And they go, "Oh, okay." And they start to follow you. And Bakara kind of looks longingly towards them as they walk, and they kind of start to hurriedly walk past it. As they head upstairs. Are you taking these people upstairs?
Yep. To the top of the deck.
So are you taking them to the to where the crew quarters are, or all the way up?
All the way up.
Okay.
Crew quarters
And,
is not a good place right now.
And Cadence, what are you doing as all of this is happening?
I'm gonna get all the bodies together for Bakara and basically tell him that he can't go upstairs until we land. And that he can't kill anyone else, but he can eat anything that's dead.
As you say that, he goes,
When we land, I want light meat.
He wants light meat.
Probably means human.
Oh, I thought he was talking about like chicken or something.
I want turkey with stuffing.
Ah, see, now that I can relate to.
When we make
Same.
landfall, we shall be killing plenty of white meat. You can get the first chew, but only when I say.
Yes.
So Steve and Nascali, what are you guys doing as the volunteers march past your quarters to the top of the deck?
I shrug and continue to assist Niscali with taking care of the sick people.
I would have tried to round all the sick people up, make some kind of makeshift healing quarters or like a sick bay of some sort.
Yeah, the crew quarters are
I guess
essentially a
it's
sick bay
this.
at this point.
Sure.
Yeah, pretty
And then
much.
just keep trying to heal people.
So Aaron, you march up to the top of the ship. Boop. With the people in tow. And as you do, the coxswain from the steering wheel, I don't know why they would be at the steering wheel, I guess just from the deck, walks up to you and asks,
What the hell is going on here?
I'm gonna
The
put it this
fuck?
way. Look, I don't I don't know how far we are from shore. All I know is that gigantic beast that you guys captured after everyone got sick broke out. Your captain is dead, and if we don't all want to be dead, we need to be able to get this ship to shore. One of our guys has the beast distracted, so we have time.
Wait,
Well-
whoa.
I mean, he is not actually not telling the truth, so.
Was he not telling the truth about?
No, I said he isn't not telling the truth, or he
Oh.
is telling the truth, yeah.
Damn double
Sorry,
negatives.
I was getting a little mixed up there.
The captain's fucking dead. I'll want to see that for myself.
And she starts
You can-
marching past you.
I would suggest you be careful when you get down there so it does not see you. It's been kind of hard to prevent it from wanting to eat anyone else.
I don't give a fuck. I want to see this for myself.
As she starts walking downstairs,
You lot that aren't dying, you make sure this son of a bitch doesn't go anywhere.
and these 3 crew members kind of walk up to you. And they're just staring at you. Angrily.
I'll just stand there
As-
with my arms folded.
Fair enough. As the coxswain marches down. And she heads down into the cargo hold. And she walks down and sees Cadence overseeing the Gorillon, eating the corpses of her fellow crew members. And she just kind of looks at it and just immediately pukes.
What the fuck?
And she starts rushing back upstairs.
Well,
Candace, is there anything you do as you see this?
Why?
Well, he's gonna try and call the person before they start leaving.
Why are you down here? The ship needs to move.
I wanted to see the dead captain for myself. Didn't expect to see you in cahoots with no damn monster.
Well, you get to see half of what remains. You don't get the ship moving, we're all gonna die in the sea.
You fucking bastard, I won't stand for this.
And she
Bad
starts
initiative.
to rush upstairs.
And shot charge after her.
Okay.
Yeah.
You are at 20 feet in full plate, right?
Yes.
She is going to rush upstairs. She is going to run. She's running faster than you, so you are unfortunately not going to be able to catch up to her. But you are going to be in tow. And as she is running through, she's going to be yelling,
There's a bloody mutiny. Anyone who's still loyal to the captain, come defend the ship.
as she rushes through. And she runs back upstairs. And you follow along. Niscali and Steve, what are you guys doing as this is happening? You definitely hear that.
Have we managed to, I don't know, heal anyone?
I mean,
During
it's a
this time.
slow process, but maybe one person is looking better.
Whoa.
They are all though just lying down.
So I suspect my contribution to this is just moving people for Niscali. Moving
Yeah.
wherever it tells me to move them to.
Definitely your largest contribution. So you guys are.
Maybe Steve go see the situation. Because these people aren't going anywhere, and I want to keep doing what I do. I'll come help if the situation needs me.
So what does Steve do?
I suppose I'm gonna step out and Friend Cadence, what's going on?
Yeah, you see Cadence in a full rush to head upstairs.
Is everything...
The left hand wants to die in the sea. She's trying to rally everyone to just kill themselves.
Oh...
Tell the crew she's got seasickness or something wrong with her head.
Oh boy. So I'm gonna sigh deeply and head up to the follow after him.
Okay, so you tag along.
Yep.
So upstairs, she rushes past the not slaves to where her able-bodied crew are, and she yells, "It's a damn mutiny! These bastards are trying to take our ships to arms, men! Cut
So
this
I'm gonna-
bastard down!"
I'm gonna yell at her, and I'm gonna be like, "What the fuck do you think you're doing?"
"Shut the fuck up, you monster!" And
We
she
run
pulls her-
downstairs and find your captain dead. What do you expect us to do? Fight that fucking thing? So instead, we
She
convince it
pulls-
to not come up here and kill everyone else, and you're just gonna try and send everyone to their graves? I look at her men
She
and I'd be
pulls
like,
out a
"Are you really
blade.
going to follow her and let this creature kill everyone? Is that your
I'll give
guys'
you-
plan?"
I'll give you a diplomacy, but it's going to be real hard to convince these sailors who have spent months with this person to trust this random dude they've known for a day.
Come on, be charming.
Yeah, no, none of them are buying what you're putting down. They all pull their blades and go for you. Let's roll for initiative.
Fair enough. We're gonna lose all the crew people, and then we're gonna fucking die.
Well, we've got those other people. Sensing the oncoming fight, can I have oh, come on, brain.
Juice.
Yes, can I juice up? I mean,
I-
given that this fight should be visible from about a mile away.
I'll say sure. Yeah, you could have juiced
Okay.
up. Yeah,
So,
I imagine as Cadence explained the situation, you just sighed, pulled out your bottle, and took a swig. Just like, ugh.
Here we go again.
who could have possibly foreseen this
Whack.
coming? This guy.
Well, they had some terrible initiative rolls, so it is going to be Steve's turn. I presume you rush upstairs.
Yeah.
Wait, oops, I messed up. This is not.
Are we in the
stairs
right?
to
We're not in the right
upstairs.
place.
They're wrong stairs. It says down in big letters, and I didn't even notice. Oh my god, I'm terrible. So yeah, you move.
Okay, so
Bam.
I'm going upstairs and
There. So that's going to be 15 feet of movement. So you have, I don't know, 15 left if you are at 30.
Cat. Stop it.
all right. I am going to grapple the fuck out of the sucker there.
Oh, okay. Make me a.
What? Why am I fatigued?
Shouldn't be any more.
Okay.
That was from the night of bad sleep, from when
Yeah.
you guys were woken from the gorilla.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I forgot to uncheck that from the sheet because conditions are awesome.
Yeah, but that is definitely going to be a miss. She just sidesteps you easily as you attempt to grasp at her. Aaron, it's going to be your turn.
Well. I will. Is it 1? It's a bonus action at dimensional slide, right?
Swift, I think. I can't remember.
Yeah, I just know it's fast, and I'm pretty sure I can just do it and still be able to do other things.
It is
Move action or withdraw action.
Yeah, it's as part of a move action.
Cool. So I'm just gonna go.
How does that work? Wait. Yeah, it doesn't provoke attacks of opportunity, but
Boop.
any other. Yeah, okay.
I'll be right here.
Fair enough. This counts as 5 feet of movement. So you still have, like.
Oh,
Well, yeah.
I can move a crap ton, but the reason I'm moving right here is because then I can do this,
That's going to be close for a.
and
that's
I
gonna
can
be,
hit all of them, I think, or most of the ones in front of me. I can hit this guy right here if I angle it right, and then hit her and the 2 guys behind her.
What's the hit die? Let's see here. Okay, so they're going to make will saves.
I think if you stand next to me, you can actually get just about everybody except for the guy to my left.
Okay, yeah, so she saves. So she is completely unaffected. Do they all save? Yeah, they all
This
save.
is the first
They have
time in
insane
history where
rolls.
everyone
Oh.
has saved.
Oh no!
God, those are
This
some
has never
good
happened
rolls.
before.
So
They
yeah,
all
you
rolled
spray and they all
above a
just
15.
they all rolled real good. So yeah, they just kind of look at you like, "What are you doing?" And they look fine. And that is going to be your turn. So it is now Cadence's turn.
This has never happened.
Moving
before.
on up.
Moving on up. So yeah, you move up to there, and that's 15 feet. So you have 5 feet left of your move.
That's a lot of people.
I mean, most of them are the slaves. Your new slaves.
Are the are the unwilling volunteers doing anything?
Being slaves.
That's a good hobby.
Yeah, but aside from that, no.
Would I be
Wait,
able
are these
to
actually slaves?
would I be able to intimidate the orcs into stop fighting and instead just work on the ship?
No, you would not. They are completely hostile towards you. There's no foreseeable possibility. You can have them be shaken or whatever demoralized does, but you won't be able to convince them to stop fighting. Not right now.
Well,
I mean, they are, after all, orcs.
they're so much easier to murder than the giant thing downstairs, so...
I guess it's murder time then. Or unconscious time. But I'm so much better at murder. Okay, as I get to... No, I won't kill the pie members. I've had a chance before. I'm not going to take it now. I shall go invisible.
Okay. You activate your shirt and go invisible. And it is Calrux's turn. So she is going to pull out her saber. Well, no, she already had it pulled out. But she is going to use her saber against Steve. And rage as she does, because she can.
Well,
Oh, she has a rage power. What does her rage power do?
Well...
Oh, no.
When you were hoping you could get away with not having to murder half the people that are going to actually get your ship to safety.
So, let's see here. Okay, and power attack. Okay, yeah, so she is going to rage and power attack and swing at you twice.
wow.
I think that's 1 hit and 1 miss.
Yes, my AC is 19 at the moment. So,
Okay.
that first one definitely hits.
So, she has, let's see, her power attack and then also her... what is it? Where is it? Oh yeah, her rage. Yes. Okay.
Another attack
So it's going
is
to be
6.
4 plus 2. So plus. No, plus. Yeah, +4, +2, +5.
This cat is just killing me on the inside right now.
So you take 13 points of damage as as she slices you across the chest. Then it's going to be the crew's turn. They are going to move. Let's see here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, but he has to provoke for that.
In my defense, I did try not killing her.
In my defense, I also asked if I could do that too.
Tapping the button to see if something works. Don't.
Oh yeah,
ignore
I
it.
think
You
this
can just
is
do non-lethal
actually not
damage.
bad. Okay, so this guy is going to 5-foot step. No, okay.
How do I?
So this
Bad
guy is
shit.
going
Ow.
to
Ow.
move down here and ready an
Why
action.
are you being an asshole?
This guy is going to 5-foot step up here,
He's clawing my soul.
and his readied action goes off.
Fuck. Ranged touches are supposed to use your ability mod, right?
Aaron, what's
BAB
your
and
AC?
Dex, yes.
Why is it not doing anything? What is my what?
AC.
sorry. Currently right now at this moment 16.
Is
Yes.
that without your mage armor?
That is with mage armor because I cast it down below. When I
You
step
did.
back.
I didn't hear you mention.
I'm sorry.
Mage armor.
Because it's a swift
didn't
action
hear
to
you.
cast whatever and then an action to cast mage armor. So I'd step back and on arcane barrier and mage armor.
Yeah, but you only said arcane barrier. You didn't say. You didn't mention what one. Did you? Did you use your words and say that you were casting mage armor?
At that exact moment, I took a point away from my first level spells and I clicked mage armor in defense.
Fine, I'll allow it, but you watch yourself.
You might find yourself sneaking with the fishes.
Yeah, you only get one. Okay. Do they want to? I think they're going to focus on Aaron because he's a spellcaster, and that's scary. So they are all going to just group up on Aaron.
How do I make this add things?
Okay, so 2 of them hit. Is that a crit? That might be a crit threat.
Are you adding
It is.
an attack roll on your
Yeah.
attacks page, Aaron?
It is a
I don't know
critical
how.
threat,
That's what I'm
so
trying to. I
he's
see.
going
Is it
roll
attack
to
moths?
confirm.
Well, no. Where are you getting that scorching ray? Is
Yes,
it on
I
your
am adding an
yeah.
attack roll to my attacks page.
So he
correct.
confirms, okay.
Okay, go to the attack type, and you should be able to select ranged.
It is selected ranged, but it's not adding anything. See? It's just rolling a d20.
Wow, that is a lot of damage.
Then adding no. I think I might just die in one
Is
turn.
that really? You. that
Now that's a
doesn't-
lot of
doesn't actually-
damage.
Wait, no, they don't have +7 to their attack. That's ridiculous. No, they have +3. I'm confusing a lot of things right now. That is going to be a +9 instead of that ridiculous +21. So that's 12. Well, yeah, it's 25 points of damage. They don't have +7 to
Woo.
their strength.
Well,
Or
one of
plus
them
7 to
takes
their
7
damage.
points of damage
That would
for
be the
breaking
first
my
one,
shield.
which is going to be this guy. So yeah, he a blast of energy kind of knocks him back as he takes 7 points of damage. Still trucking on. And then it is Steve's turn.
Okay, I tried not killing her, but sometimes you got to do what you got to do.
This is great. This is true.
Aaron,
that-
if you're still alive, please feel free to enlarge me whenever you have a chance.
He's surrounded.
Will do.
Yeah, it definitely hits. That's going to hit. It's going to be a big old hit for minimal 8 points of damage.
Can I enlarge you when you're taking up a smaller space?
Yeah, just
Yes.
push people out of my way. But I think I have to pull you out of being surrounded by everybody else first. Otherwise, you're gonna have a bad time.
Oh, they have a morale bonus. Okay.
Little
So that do you move at all, Steve?
Nope.
Okay, then that is going to be your turn. So it is now Aaron's turn.
Yeah, so let's see. 4th level. 10 foot per level. I will be 10, 20, 30. I'll just put it there. It's nice being able to just teleport at will.
Yeah, I can imagine.
And then Steve will get big. And then they can deal with the giant man. While I try to figure out how to make my attack thing work.
Enlarge is a full round action, usually. Do you have anything that's reducing that?
Is it a full round action?
Yeah, it says one
Yeah, it's
round.
not one
It
round.
is.
Never mind,
It's
I
one
didn't
round.
realize. I'm so not
So-
used to the action economy in this anymore.
You can
Yeah.
use your standard action to start casting a full round action spell.
No, I'll wait
But,
till next turn.
Okay,
'Cause
so
it'll
what
be
do you
next
cast
turn
instead?
anyway.
Yeah.
Well,
I was gonna
wanna
say
make
his,
this work, but I can't get it to
teleport.
add mods.
I will also point out you may want to change your teleport positioning with this because I maybe didn't convey it very well. But where you are right now is elevated above those guys, so they all have, I think, full concealment from you right now. I don't even think you have line of effect.
Oh, then what if I'm here?
Yeah, there you definitely do have line of effect.
I was gonna say that because Arcanists are kind of bullshit at times, not
Yeah,
all the
it's-
time. His
that's
thing
accurate,
is
yeah.
it's only movement action.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's
just
only
move
movement
action to teleport. It only counts as 5 feet of movement to teleport like 40 feet. Like,
Correct.
that's insane.
Correct.
Hit
I
is
can, I
level
can
that's-
still move like another 15 feet or so.
Yeah, it's
Or 20 feet.
actually ridiculous.
Yeah, it is.
So I'm 2 points down though on my Arcanist
I
exploits.
mean, it's kind of
uh,
awesome.
Aren't you 3 points down because no, you sucked the soul of some guy.
Yeah,
How long does your arcane barrier last, by the way?
Oh, it's broken. I'd have to rebring it up.
Yeah, but how
It's an
long
amount
did
of-
it last?
Look.
Because you used it during the Gurion fight. I'm wondering if it would have still
1
been
minute
active.
per caster level.
Yeah, no, that baby would have been gone. So this guy would not have taken 7 damage, and you would have taken more damage.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah. Stop hacking. No.
OMG hacks.
Yeah, OMG hacks. So yeah, you take, I don't know, what was it, 7 extra damage
Yeah. Then
that
I'd be
you
at
would
1
have
health.
taken? Okay. And you cast Scorching Ray?
Yeah, but it'd be adding modifiers, but it's not adding modifiers, and I don't know how to make it add modifiers. So let's see.
It's like +2 plus
4
your
plus
dex.
2, 6, 17.
And who were you targeting?
Probably one of these.
You probably want to hit the
Guys.
lieutenant, get there raging.
I will point out that, at least for the future, you do have to point out your target before you cast a spell.
Which one was raging? It was her, right?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure she's the one I'd be attacking anyway.
Okay. So,
She's the
yeah,
one they're all
a
listening
blast
to.
of fire hits her in the belly, or in the back, as she takes 14 points of damage. And she looks... how does she look? She looks aight because of her raging, so she's mostly fine.
Yeah,
and
that
that
was
is going
my-
to be your turn, so it is
Yeah.
now Cadence's turn.
I'm going to move up to there,
Okay.
and then I'm going to touch of corruption the woman. Keelmaster,
Okay.
whatever you call her.
Coxswain.
Coxswain.
That's gonna hit, and that's gonna be 8 damage. She's going to make her fortitude save. It is a ridiculously high. She is very unlikely. Yeah, she's fine.
Barely.
And that's going to be your turn, as it is now her turn. And she is going to swing, I think just twice at Steve again.
Oh,
wait,
boy.
Shield. Ooh, what is this? This is a feat. What does this feat do?
Feet allow her to walk.
Yes, they do. She is going to take a slash at Steve. Power attack, all kinds of stuff. Full attack.
Oh, boy. Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Yeah, it's gonna be 2 big old hits.
Oh, yeah. Yep, both of those are hits.
It's gonna be, oh my god, that's a lot of damage.
She rolled. Yeah.
Steve may be dead.
He's not permanently dead. Is he? He's at -12, I think?
-9.
Or -9. Yeah, -9. He may
So,
die.
yeah.
It's not looking good.
I mean, I'm 4 points away from death.
That's going to be her turn.
That's a shame.
It is now the crew's turn. So, dude. What the hell do they do? I think do they have ranged attacks? I don't think they have ranged attacks. They could throw their scimitars at a -4, and they don't have any dex. It's like a -2 to hit. They could do it though. I think one of them's gonna try, and the rest of them are just gonna double move.
They'd also be getting range increments from that.
Yeah, but it's at like a -3 or -4, so.
Is there
1,
a
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And this guy 1. 2,
You could also use the
3,
ruler, so it tells
4,
you
5,
the distance.
6. Yeah, but I'm weird. He is going to flick. Yeah, he's just going to chuck his scimitar at Aaron. He has a -1 on his dex. He gets a -4 for improv. He has a base attack bonus, and then range increment penalty.
Please whiff.
So this is going to be like a -4 to hit. So he's going to have to get a nat 20 to hit you. Yeah, no, he doesn't hit you. You just see this scimitar just fly past you and splash into the ocean. And that is going to be their turn. So it is now Steve's turn. Steve, make a Constitution check.
Oh,
wow, that's bad.
Oh boy.
So I have 2
That's
Arcanist points left.
So, really, don't you have like 7 points in total?
No, wait, no, I have
would've-
7 points total. I'm mad.
Yeah, so you're -2, so you have 5 left. Yeah, so Steve, you take another point of damage, and you are now at -10, and it is now Aaron's turn.
This doesn't look good. Hey, is there... Question of the day. The ship is sitting still, right? Or
Yes.
fairly still. Okay. Is there a, like, lifeboat?
Yes, I was just about to add those to the map, but there are, I would say, 2 lifeboats.
Are they covered?
Would they be? I don't know. Like cover, that's to protect them from rain and stuff. Oh god, that was dumb.
Correct.
Oh, man.
Normally a lifeboat has something over it so it doesn't fill.
Yeah,
But
but
actually a thing.
I'm pretty sure it was making a
Yeah.
pun on your name,
yeah,
Wow.
because your name's Rain.
Ha!
Yeah,
Ha ha ha.
it was hilarious. Yes, I'll say that they are covered.
Don't worry, Goose, I smiled when you said it.
Yay!
So I'm legit gonna die. So I'm gonna do something.
I mean, you can teleport at will. You damn
I know.
arcanist.
I know, but I ain't gonna be able to continue to fight. So
Chaos burst.
I'm gonna do something odd.
Chaos burn.
I'm going to warp off the boat and splash into the water.
Okay. 1 second. I'm going to have to look up the falling rules for water because
I don't know.
You might just.
How are you teleporting? Because
I
normally you
teleport.
can't teleport in midair.
It's dimensional slide. It's not actually a teleport.
Oh well, I slide
the
here and
effect
jump
is
over.
the effect is like a teleport, but it's not a teleport by name.
Well, it's not a rule just on teleporter's name. It's any teleportation spell or things used through conjuration. They can't be on a platform that doesn't support them. I don't know if it would count as slide or not.
Oh. Well,
It
then,
is a supernatural dimensional crack that you can step through to reach another location. It is not actually a teleport.
copy.
And
In
you can
that
use it as a move action or a withdraw action. Move 10 feet per Arcanist level.
You can teleport as withdraw.
Yes.
Why? You're already teleporting.
I mean,
Yeah, it's odd.
it's odd. It's also one of the more bullshit abilities that Arcanists get, but we all like it anyways.
It's fun. I'll be
Yeah, it seems fine.
yoink all the way to here.
Yeah, it seems fine until you consider the fact that he's at 1 HP and falling into water does deal damage to you.
How
Then it's
high
not
is
that
are we
fine.
up from the water?
I would say probably at least 30 feet.
Whatever. I'll do this then. I'll go way over here. And then I'll run down the stairs and turn into a fox.
I think they're still going to be worried about a fox on the boat.
That's fine, but a fox can hide.
Okay.
Okay, so you teleport to down here and run down into the boat and turn into a fox. Okay, then you are now a fox.
And somewhere in the bowels of the boat, because I got to move another 25 feet, because I only moved 5.
You might want to get in a Scarly up here. Or
Okay,
just
so
run away, Miss Scarly. You just save his life.
I mean,
So
she's
that-
saving their people. They
He.
may not care.
him. So that is going to be Aaron's turn. So it is now Cadence's
Scully
turn.
is still a him.
How long until Steve is dead?
3 turns. Or 2 turns. I don't know. Are you 12 or 13?
Yeah. 13. So I've got 3 more turns before things get real.
What action would it be to throw a potion on him?
Throw a potion on him?
Yeah.
You can't throw a potion on him. You have to, if you are giving him a healing potion, you have to force feed it to him. And I think it's a full round action.
Yeah, it is.
You can do it, but yeah, full round action. Definitely.
I'd probably want to get rid of this person before doing that.
This person, let's see here. This person, despite having taken a lot of damage, they seem like they are bolstered incredibly by their rage. And it could be a while until they go down, because they are going swinging.
And the point to running down the stairs before turning into a fox was that they didn't see me turn into a fox. This went south very fast.
So what does Cadence do?
Gonna keep wailing on the lieutenant.
Okay. Make me an attack roll.
That's against Flatfoot.
Yeah, but I don't think because flat-footed did. Wait, no,
Or
she has
free.
-2 because of. No, I was already calculating a -2. I think. Let's see. Oh, she actually has a lot of dex. Flat-footed and then just a -2. Yeah, that's gonna hit definitely. Definitely. So that is going to be 16 points of damage as you stab into her, and she's looking pretty bad off at this point. And then, yeah, are you done with your turn?
Yes.
Then it is going to be her turn. She is going to take 2 swings at you.
I think I'm gonna make an alchemist next.
Ooh. Get all the bombs. And more mutagens. One of those may hit.
So, what is your AC? I thought it was 21.
My AC is 23.
Okay. And displacement has failed, so she is going to hit with one of those. For D8 plus 11. You take 17 points of damage as she slashes into you with her enlarged, well, not enlarged, but enraged form. And she's going to yell out to her crew, "The fuck is Invisible Roddy? Get him!" And they are going to run up and try and do the same. So they... Okay, this guy is going to... No, wait, he dropped it. He's going to run over here and get the scimitar from his unconscious brethren, and then continue towards you. And the rest of them are going to run up. 1, 2, Blarg.
Can you move the unwilling volunteer? Because he's currently hiding. Hey, thank you.
Yes, there we are. And that is going to be their turn. So it is now... Oh, yeah. Yeah, it is Steve's turn. Make a contract.
Yeah.
You need a... What do you need? You need a 20? Oh, you actually did it. Wow, I'm
Nice.
surprised. So you stabilize.
Okay.
So you are no longer dying. So that
Well,
is going...
it looks like I'm not going to be making a
An alchemist.
alchemist right now.
Okay.
I should prepare it just in case, though.
Well, that is going to be Steve's turn. So it is now Aaron's turn. So what do you do, Fox Boy? You are down in the hold as a fox.
I need to find a place to hide.
Okay.
Do I just see the fox running by?
You're either very confident in my abilities, or you don't care about Niscali.
I don't think they're gonna. Well, okay. As I'm walking past here, I can't talk as a fox though.
But I
Yeah, no,
see
you
you as a
can't.
fox. I know you're the fox, so I know you're you. So
I mean, you're
probably seeing you as a
fatigued
fox.
and you're fatigued
Yeah.
and
I
staggered,
didn't
and
think I
you're
stayed behind
attending.
willingly.
Yeah, you're fatigued and staggered, and you're attending to some other people. I don't think you would hear the pitter patter of little fox feet as you're just
Get
like,
there. Just
yeah.
tunnel visioning on this healing thing
So,
while
I'm-
fights going on upstairs. I guess.
I'm banking on she's helping people and they won't
He.
kill her. He's helping people. I'm sorry. I'm banking on the Scully's doing the right thing and they know it. And without Niscali being here, more of their crew would be dying now than are living.
Yeah,
That is an assumption
that's
that you are making. So,
If Steve
is a
could
bold
talk, he
assumption.
would say something so racist about these orcs, but he can't.
I have 1 point of health. And I don't think she'd be able to hide well on her own either.
okay, so Aaron goes somewhere. I don't know where you're going.
Was that
Like, are
trap
you-
door underneath still open?
I don't know. You're not where the trapdoor is.
I will peek down the stairs stealthily.
Okay, you peek down the stairs stealthily, and you see the gorilla is eating a bunch of orcs, and you can't see the trapdoor from here. There is a wall and a cage in your way, and you have like, I don't know, like 5 feet of movement left.
Perfect. I appear here.
God, you okay? You use an arcane point to teleport to there.
I have 3 left.
Okay,
Slide between dimensions. Not
and
actually
that
teleport.
is going to be Aaron's turn. So it is now Cadence's turn.
I don't provoke one visible, do I?
No, because you have full concealment. Like, you couldn't provoke.
Okay. I'm going to
Even-
attack the
like,
lieutenant
even-
first.
Even if the ruling is that you do provoke, I'm going to say that you don't provoke, because that's ridiculous. So you
I mean,
hit me
he is in full plate and probably very loud when he walks, so they can hear him.
I have a
Yeah,
plus
but-
20 regardless.
He is
Yeah,
definitely
he's
not the most
invisible.
subtle.
But he's still invisible. Like, you... Yeah.
Still loud.
13
They
is going to
can
be
hear
a
him.
big old whiff.
And I'm then going to start moving downstairs.
And I
Okay,
can
you-
move further, by the way, as a fox. I have 4.
Okay. Downstairs. So you go 1, 5... So you have 15 feet of movement as you are there.
Move to there.
Excelente.
Scully! Trouble!
I
Well-
think we can drop out of combat at this point because nobody's upstairs to do any combat. So Steve, things happen to you. You don't know what. You're unconscious.
We do have a
Womp,
giant
womp,
creature
womp.
downstairs that apparently listens to us.
Okay. So we are now out of combat. You guys are just below the deck. And,
They're not following? I would have thought they would.
Doesn't... Well, they can't see you. They didn't know that you moved.
Fair enough.
Yeah, you're literally invisible.
So is
So
this
they're-
trapdoor open?
They heard, like, again, full plate. Doom, 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 down the stairs.
Again,
They would
plus
have heard him.
20... Plus 22 stealth. On top of whatever he has. Even if he has a penalty from his full plate, he still has probably a plus 10, plus 15.
There you go. I got a 31 stuff
There we go,
going away.
31
Sure,
stealth.
okay then.
Yeah.
Fine.
So, boop, boop, boop. Yeah, so we are not in combat anymore. This trapdoor is open, yeah. I know this is the combat music, but it's a pretty tense moment, so I want to keep it on. So what are you guys doing? You're heading into a trapdoor as a fox, and Cadence is going where?
I'm going to go warn the Scully and ask for a heal.
I just heard Cadence go like the hallway, like, what?
Where are you?
Look around confused, like, just heard a voice but can't see anything.
Just going to, like, put my hand on your shoulder so you know I'm invisible.
What happened up there?
The lieutenant went a bit crazy. He's calling for a mutiny, and they've got Steve. Aaron came down here.
Is
Profusely bleeding and on the verge of death.
what happened to Steve? Is he?
He's down but not dead. Don't know now.
Ooh, I have a thing actually. Aaron, as you were running down to where the trapdoor is, go ahead and make me a stealth check.
I'm gonna get eaten.
Maybe. The Baraka doesn't know that you're the fox.
Yep.
Also, you're not the one he listens to.
Okay, so as you were running past the Gurion, it
I
turns to
teleported
you.
there. I didn't run past. I appeared here.
Yeah, but you
You can't see me from there to there. I literally was here, and then I was here.
Yeah, but you were in the staircase.
Okay. So he doesn't
And
see
also
me over
you-
here. He sees me there.
Also, you moved. Also, you moved towards the trapdoor. Did you teleport again?
No.
Because then he would have heard the pitter patter of your little fox feet.
Okay.
So he hears the pitter patter of your little fox feet, and he goes, "Light meat," and he starts to rush towards you. What do you do?
And then I poof.
You go downstairs, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna follow you downstairs, and he's
What's
gonna break-
downstairs?
There's another room downstairs.
Can
You
he
head
fit
down.
his big ass body down this little hatch?
No, he can break through it because that's what he is—a monster.
Okay, what's down this little hatch? I must
So
know.
you head down the little hatch, and there's a little room there, and there's a door. So it's basically just a closed-off room, and there's a door.
I will turn back into a person.
So I'm gonna make attacks against this floor first.
The floor dodges.
The floor dodges.
The floor is surprisingly nimble.
He is going to break through this floor, and he's going to land down there, shaking the boat and almost crashing through the hull as he does. You can see cracks start to form as you are presumably at the bottom of the ship. You also see water that has gathered in here. And he goes, "Light meat, light meat."
I point to the door and I say it went through that door.
Oh, okay. Whatever alignment you were before, you are now chaotic evil. As the Korean is going to break through the door, and is going to start eating the refugees. So
I did tell you I'm going to move into my alignment. Yeah, evil campaign. Let's go.
Let's go. So he breaks through the door and he sees all the
thought all
refugees
the refugees came up.
as they
No.
shriek into.
Oh,
No, the able-bodied refugees went up. There are a bunch of women and children down there, and also a bunch of dead with dysentery.
What? The women and children? They meant to work as well. Get up here.
Yeah, what the hell?
I mean, women and children and men, because they have dysentery, and also children aren't gonna work.
Everybody has
Yeah, they are.
dysentery. Are they even alive?
Who gave
anymore?
this rule that
No
children
one has
would
been
work?
tending to these
You're a
people.
monster. You're a
If
monster.
these people had dysentery, who was tending to them? Are they even alive anymore?
No, there's like 4 or 5 dead people there. Anyway, you've now sicked this Gorion on them, so they are
Good
shrieking
riddance.
in
They weren't
terror.
working for their keep.
And the Gorion is going to charge at them, and
Well,
he rips
I mean-
through one of the sick people.
Don't
and
worry,
eats
Nascali.
it.
We don't know this is happening.
We can hear the crack boom from
You
downstairs.
can ignore
Yeah,
it.
you definitely. You
Eventually
can
gonna
Just-
notice because the ship sounds like it's gonna sink pretty soon.
Just don't
You-
listen to the screams.
Oh my god, you definitely hear a crash boom from downstairs.
Can I voluntarily just send my character away and make a new character to fit this evil campaign?
I think you're gonna have to.
I think we're all gonna have to. The boat's
Oh,
sinking.
God.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Poor
I
innocent
think everybody
Nazgûl.
dies on this boat. Like, I don't think we're getting out.
God.
Yeah, like I'm just letting. Nazgûl's a terrible swimmer.
Oh my god.
This
boats.
Arcanist is literally
Use
just trying to
boats.
save his own skin.
Niscali just goes like, you know what, it's time for me, and he just drowns himself, just like, no, I'm out of this. I am outie 5,000.
Well, I'm done.
Take me home, Arcanist.
Okay, so
At this point,
I
the
tried
Arcanist
my
is just
best.
trying to live.
so
not
the
what happens to
Gorion,
anyone
the
else.
Gorion has started eating the sick refugees, one of whom is dead, and the others are shrieking in terror, and he looks like he's going for the rest of them. What do you do, Aaron?
Throw up.
Okay. What do you do next, Aaron?
I gotta live. This is the only thing.
I'm just imagining a little fox just sort of working right now.
No, he
He-
stopped being a fox. He's
I
now a
turned into
fully
a person.
realized
Oh,
being.
okay.
He's a fox boy. It's not a fox.
Yes,
Can't-
what are you gonna do, fox boy?
Well, I can't fight the thing.
That's true.
You just let it happen.
I gotta go back up.
Well, you can.
I can't
You
do
probably
anything.
can't
You're
leave,
such a
but you
monster.
can fight it.
Oh
I'm
my
not a
God.
monster. I'm trying to
You
survive.
You're absolutely a monster. Oh
What
my
am I
God.
supposed to do? Sacrifice my life?
You guys
think- I
wanted a
think-
Carillion pet.
I think the Gorion is more human than you are, as it eats the refugee children. Okay.
Well, it's like veal, only without the guilt.
It's
Okay,
not
so
like
you-
I'm a lawful good paladin. I'm not out here to like save other people.
No,
I'm out
that's
here
true.
to-
You are a chaotic evil arcanist. That's your
I'm
alignment.
not. Okay, I wouldn't even say evil because it's not like
You're a
I'm-
chaotic
it's not
evil
like I-
soul sucking
You're definitely,
arcanist.
you're
it's
definitely evil.
not like I'm like going out of my way to like kill people. It's like
You
I am
sicked
about
the
to
Gorion
die.
on the refugees. You're
I'm
evil.
not gonna lie. Outside of game, I actually forgot that there were refugees left in there because I thought they
Yeah.
all came up.
I still blame your character for your deeds,
Yeah.
and also you, but also your character. Anyway,
character-
so
the
Mostly your
character-
character.
Is just trying to run away. He like That's not really evil. It's self-preservation.
Yeah, at the cost of innocent people. Okay, let's stop the debate. You hear the sickening crunch of bone and the cries of the innocents as you walk away. You also hear this, Niscali, coming from below the deck. The shrieks of the innocent reach far enough to your ears. Okay, so let's go to Niscali and Cadence. What do you guys do?
No, this guy's just frozen. Like he has no idea what's going on or what even to do anymore.
Scully, we're between a rock and a hard place. I need healing if we're gonna get out of this.
We're all gonna die.
Okay. How hurt are you? I can't see you, so.
Very.
Okay.
And he just kind of fumbled to find the invisible arm and cast Cure Moderate Wounds. Hey. Oh, he has left his faith.
You gotta have faith.
It's like on the brink of just giving up on everything.
Oh my god. Yeah, so
Everything
you heal
went south.
Cadence to 16.
How long did you say it was going to take for you to use the rowboats to get to land?
Like 6 days?
I can
You
survive
can probably... I think you can survive that. Let me see here.
I mean, I have 4 days of
No,
rations,
no.
and if the Sky can create water, that's fine.
I have
Not
rations.
actually... That wasn't even to land. That was specifically to Exeter. I think land is even closer. But yeah, I was thinking to Exeter. Let me check 1 sec. Oh no, okay, Exeter is the closest piece of land. So yeah, 6 days, something like that. It is, let's see here. 72 miles divided by 15.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's about 5 days to get to Exeter.
Okay.
Or land.
Die.
Yeah, we can
Okay.
make it.
Yeah, you definitely can. So...
Scully,
How
what
are
spells
you
do you have
making it?
prepared?
Anywhere.
What spells? Lesser Restoration, 8. Silent Table, on 2nd level. First level, Cure Light Wounds, Bless. Touch of Blindness, Ray of Sickening. Forbid Action.
It will have to do. There are plenty of orcs upstairs. But we may need to leave behind the others. I can't save you all, the Scully. I can only save you.
Yeah, he's just like looking towards the stairs where all the screams started and just kind of blanks out and just nods.
Would I be able to sufficiently just, like, cut the rope off the rowboat and have it drop into the water below?
Yeah, it would be no problem. It would just be 2 swipes of a blade and they'd be jumped down into the water. Normally you wouldn't do that because the risk of capsizing the boat, and also you need those ropes for the future, but, you know, you gotta take the chance.
Scully, you need to go upstairs, and there's a boat about 20 feet from the stairs. You need to get on there, we need to go.
I'll try.
And cast Lesser Restoration on myself to get rid of the fatigue.
Yeah, does that...
If I can do, because it's disease-based.
Yeah, okay. So you get rid of the fatigue, but you are still staggered?
I'm still staggered, yeah, I know, but
Yeah,
I
that's brutal.
At least my dex isn't that bad, I think.
So yeah.
Yeah, I'll do that.
How fast can you move?
Well, staggered is I only get either a standard or a move action, and my speed is 20 because I'm wearing medium armor. So not very fast.
Yeah, 20 feet
I am in a
around.
bad spot. Why do you think I stayed down here and didn't come up to fight?
Oh my god.
Well, also for the fact that I didn't want to cause any more problems, but you know.
How heavy are you?
It's a good question.
We're all doomed.
As this discussion is going on, Aaron, what are you doing?
What am I doing?
Yeah.
I need to find a
Aside
way
from
to
ignoring the
die.
screams of the innocent.
You know what? Come back to me in a second, because I'm actually trying to look up a spell. So.
Okay. Nope. Bob.
Because I might end up doing something I don't think this character ever planned to do again.
Me as a person weigh about 35 pounds, and my stuff weighs 39 pounds.
The rowboat, what are you thinking about? Are you thinking about
I'm having the
encumbrance
Scully
or-
have a piggyback, and I run him onto the boat.
Ah, gotcha.
So I'm checking how much I can carry. I can carry you into medium, and that won't affect my speed.
Also, I think you are definitely out of invisibility right now, right?
It's only been
More
2
than-
rounds if they're using their spell.
Yeah,
I mean, you
but
could have
guys
turned it
been
off for
talking.
now, like if you can turn it off and
Nope.
on.
No, you
Not
can't.
that kind of
I'll
vibe.
say that you
Okay.
I'll say that you have 2 rounds left, because I'm generous like that. But that means that Niscali isn't invisible, right? So
Yeah.
they would just be a
Oh,
floating
no.
goblin. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But not a goblin, he still looks
Not
like a
goblin.
gnome.
Gnome, yeah.
You know, kind of a messed up gnome because he's sick and I rolled a kind of bad disguise, but
Did you
Yeah.
guys ever end up disguising the Gurion? Like,
No.
what happened with the
I
hat?
I still have the hat.
You still have the hat, okay.
yeah.
I was
I
wondering.
mean, there wasn't
what
point disguising it because it has already been seen.
happened. Yeah.
And if it was just gonna be down there anyway, I don't really know why I would have wanted to disguise him anyway. Yet, anyway. But
Yeah,
yeah.
I said we would disguise when we get to land, and I was keeping the hat in case I needed to turn into the captain at any point.
I don't know how to do this. I don't have anything.
You wanted a Carillion pet!
I wasn't the one who wanted the pet.
You were
You
among
agreed on the
four
pet.
people.
I was among the
You-
ones who just went along with the plan created by someone
No,
else.
you were among the 3 people who voted yes for it. I blame Cosmo, Rain, and Napas for this.
That's fine. I'll accept it.
I'll take some.
I'll take some. Yeah.
You all take
wanted to cut them.
33.333, repeating, of course,
Also-
percent of the blame.
No. I
If you
get paid a
hadn't-
little more than 33%.
No.
You came up with
all,
the idea.
All
If you
that is
hadn't-
necessary for evil to thrive is for good men to stand by and do nothing. Or in
Also-
your case, sick the Gurion on refugees.
Cadence,
So yeah, 33.333.
Cadence and Aaron were the ones who killed the guy who was supposed to be on the watch for the Carillion. And because
You don't know
he was
this.
dead, he couldn't keep a watch, so he couldn't come warn and tell him that, okay, someone else do this
I
because
mean-
I'm too sick to do this.
He wasn't really going to be telling anyone in this condition anyway.
Yeah, he was gonna die. They were
You
all
don't know
gonna
that.
die.
You might have been able to track himself out and like yell for like, okay, someone who actually can do something, come here because I'm not feeling good.
I'm just trying to
You
figure
don't know
out
that.
how I can
You just
become
made
man.
sure he would never do that.
I mean, he also heard us over talking with the Gurion and
He
everything.
was too sick to probably give a fuck about what you were doing.
Do you want me to save your life or not?
That's me talking. Nazgul is just
Yeah,
going along with
exactly.
whatever's going on because he's shell shocked.
Basically. Oh my god.
He's gonna have some major
so-
PTSD.
Yeah, this is some PTSD. Like you're
I'm
gonna
just not
you're gonna
seeing
have
a
to
way
make an
anyone
even
gets out of
sadder
here.
picture.
You just have us 2 on the boat, and you have your hands in your head. And it's just like it's just disease and flames on the boat as it sinks.
I did want to do a picture or like a mini comic about Nazgul being like, okay, but I'm not gonna feed the thing about the Carillion, but I guess that's not gonna happen. It's gonna be cute and humorous and fun, but I guess not.
By the way, I really want a picture of you guys on a sailboat, and Niscali has his head in her hands, and in the background, the ship is going down in flames, and just a green cloud of death is rising from it.
Not even like facing hats, but just hugging himself and looking like out into the nothing and just shaking slowly.
And you just see Genboki in the clouds looking disappointed.
Yeah, he's just like, really? I was gone for 3 sessions. Just like, took no time.
It was gone for like 2 days.
It did not, no. It did not at all. We all died.
God. So, are you guys piggybacking?
Yeah, I'm not fighting it. It's just picking me up and piggybacking. Like, Nazgul is just going along with this right now. He doesn't know what to do.
Oh my god. So, okay. So, you guys start piggybacking upstairs? Cadence? Question?
Yeah.
Okay. So, you move 40 feet up. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 25.
I'm in the ocean.
1. Oh yeah, this is not how this is. This is more along the lines of this. So as you come up here, we're going to jump back into initiative, but I'll let you move the full way to the boat. But we are going to jump back into initiative with some new rolls.
Rocking today.
Oh, are you rerolling initiative, you say?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna have to wait till the boat sinks.
What's my bonus to initiative?
Oh god.
I will give you guys one surprise round because this is pretty surprising, I will say.
Did anybody ever, try to revive Steve, or is just like Steve's no longer dying? Let's let him be there for a bit.
I think Steve is going down with the ship. I think that's what's gonna happen. Unfortunately.
Well, no one was there to help Steve.
Yeah.
I couldn't have done anything.
Cadence left, and Nazgul just heard that Steve's down, but like not dead, but down.
I've got a new stat line. No worries.
It's okay. They're gonna have to come down here and try and stop the boat from sinking and deal with this giant thing.
Yeah, that's assuming they. Yeah. Okay. So Steve is currently tied up to this mast here. Halrites is looking a lot. The coxswain is looking a lot better off. Like they healed themselves a bit, and the Three Stooges are still just looking mean. So we are going to go in initiative. You guys get a surprise round, so you have one standard or one move action. So what do you do with that?
I'll move us into the boat, and then this guy cuts the rope. Can we like pull down the rope or anything?
It would take too long to pull down the ropes. I'd say that you'd have to cut the ropes at the same time so as to not capsize.
So can they ready their attack for my turn?
Yeah, I can.
Yes, but you can't ready.
Oh no, their initiative is first. That wouldn't help anyway.
Yeah, exactly. So you guys move into the boat, and then we go into normal turn order. So it's now Niscali's
Can they
turn.
hide? Like, have they noticed us?
Yes. Yes, they have noticed you. The floating goblin was noticed going into the boat. I will say that, yes. So,
yeah,
they
the goblin, but
definitely
okay.
noticed you. I mean, no. You know what you are.
I know what I am.
Yeah.
Do you?
Savage.
Maybe
Savage.
Maybe cast a spell on one of them to stop them doing anything.
Yeah.
If you have forbid action or something, like stop them moving.
But because I'm staggered, I can't like pull out a weapon and do a standard action because that.
I mean, you would have known that you guys are cutting the ropes, like you.
Yeah. Okay. So I would have my sickle out.
Ready.
I would have my sickle out
it doesn't
then.
it doesn't really make sense for you guys to have formulated this plan, and
Yeah.
you're just like, oh, I forgot my sickle. Like your characters,
Yeah, like it.
your character.
Yeah, it's the only like
and your
slicing up I
invisibility
have.
is up. By the by.
Okay. So I have that out, but
If only you had grease.
if I had what?
Grease.
I figured out one thing.
Yeah,
but
I
I'm
think
going
that's
to
an
do.
arcane thing.
Hmm.
I might be wrong.
Yeah, it's definitely an arcane thing. I
Yeah.
don't think clerics get grease.
Where's my stuff? Guess I can do 4-bit action.
Hey, while I'm
But,
downstairs, I will be drinking
also-
a potion.
Okay, you drink a potion.
You drink to get away with the memories.
Forget.
You take a shot of tequila. Oh my.
Uh,
A little less scary now, but still scary.
who looks the most menacing right now? Like the most threatening?
This
Yes.
person here, but like didn't you guys want to cut the ropes at the same time?
I did. So I guess
so
I'm
you-
just readying and
Well, this
Action,
is
got-
your surprise round, and then it's your round again.
No, they. Oh yeah, this
No.
is your surprise round. That's right. That is
okay,
right.
so I still have a suppress round.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Oh. I mean, if the duration is 1 round, does it go waste if I do it on a surprise round?
I don't. Can you ask less difficult questions? I wouldn't think it. I think it would last.
Like, does it carry over onto the next round if the target doesn't get an action
I
on
can't
the
be
following
asked.
round?
I can't be asked to actually look this up. I'm going to say yes because that makes sense to me. And if it's wrong, then whatever.
Okay, because I mean, otherwise this would be wasted. So I guess
Yeah.
I'm gonna. I mean, I guess I'm scared of the orc lady, so I'm gonna 4-bit. Try to
That is fair,
4-bit him.
but like the only people that are going to get to act before you guys cut the ropes are these 3 guys.
Well, yeah, I mean, okay, if they look like they are going to like jump into action first, if I
Yeah, they are.
can't go that meta with initiative, then just a close.
Yeah, do that one.
Actually, I'm gonna try to 4-bit him from moving.
Okay.
I need to bolt that, so I forgot. 4-bit action and don't move. Please, don't come any closer. I don't want you here.
How fast is the boat sinking?
Probably very slow.
It has. It
I mean, not
hasn't
very.
started sinking.
It's just taking
Quite
water
yet,
for now.
If the
yeah,
Bakara
it's-
continues
it's
his
gonna start
rampage,
sinking.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, he's continuing his rampage. He is just rampaging downstairs.
Oh god.
You forbid.
The
Yeah,
entire
okay.
bottom hull is getting destroyed.
So he gets a +2 to this roll. Way he fails. And you forbid movement, so he
I
cannot
forbid
move.
movement, so he stays right there, and hopefully
Yeah.
blocks the friends a little bit or something. I don't know.
I mean,
At least he's not gonna
his
be next
friends
to
can move through him.
Yeah, I know, but they
Um,
can't charge. They can't charge.
Yeah. Fair enough. Oh yeah, they
Oh,
can
I'm
charge,
clever.
that's right. Okay, so during your turn, then you ready your action to cut the rope, and then it is their turn. This guy is just going to draw his weapon. Well, no, they have their weapons drawn. It's a very tense situation. It doesn't make sense. He's just gonna chill there. He's gonna chuck his scimitar at you guys at a -4.
This again? None of
I
these
mean,
guys
yeah, I
are keeping-
I
It's like they all just hurl their weapons. Oh, my god,
that's
he crit!
hilarious. That's so fun.
Where's that inspiration?
you
Somebody
just want
burn
the TPK. You
That's
just
so
want-
funny. He hit.
It
Oh my
Does
god.
not confirm.
It doesn't confirm, no. But he still
No.
hit for like, I don't know, slight amounts of damage.
Oh
Oh
my,
my
god.
god, that's so funny. Oh my god, that is hilarious. I'm losing it. It's so funny. Let's see.
I haven't done
So, yeah.
anything.
Max damage. Oh my god. So yeah, Nascal, you take
I'm
9
the one who
damage.
hasn't done anything wrong on this goddamn ship. I'm being punished. Oh my god.
So yeah, you
I
take
tried
9
to
damage.
fix
as he-
things.
Oh, it's so funny. Okay, so they are going to move. I think both of them are just going to move up to either Cadence or I don't know. One of them's going to move up to Niscali. One of them's going to move up to Cadence. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay. So, attack at Niscali. This gets a +5. Yeah, it's going to be a hit for another 4 points of damage on Niscali. And then, miss. It just glances off of Cadence's shield. So it is now Cadence's turn.
We cut the ropes.
You cut the ropes, and the boat starts falling down towards the water. Somebody roll me a D100, as you have a very small chance of capsizing this boat, because you cut the ropes at the exact same time. So high is going to be fail. Okay, so you manage. So as the boat is falling down towards the water, it starts to rotate in the in the air, and as it does, Niscali just throws themselves onto the side that's rotating and manages to prevent it from flipping over by putting their whole weight onto it. And the boat lands in the water with a splash. And you guys start slowly but surely moving away. And we cut away from that into the hull of the ship, where Aaron has just finished drinking a potion. You can hear the screams of people in the background, the crunching of bone, and the breaking of wood, as Bakara continues his rampage downstairs. What do you do?
Oh no. I'm going up.
Okay, you head up the stairs to the hold. At this point, the cook comes out of his room and yells, "What the hell is going on?"
The monster's free and destroying the bottom of the boat.
Son of a bitch.
And he starts sprinting up towards the top of the boat.
Hey, where did that cook come out of? He come out of here?
Yeah, out of that room.
I go in. Is there anyone in there?
Okay. It is a kitchen, and it is empty. There are no people.
Perfect. I turn into a fox and hide behind the barrels.
Just eat all their food. Stock up on fats.
You know the ship is sinking. Like, you are aware
I know.
of
I
that.
need to wait for them to go past me.
Whom to go past you?
You know what? Fine. I'm gonna do something that you're going to love.
Gonna make the ship sink faster.
I need to go invisible.
Okay.
But I don't have the spell.
Oh.
But you do have Chaos Burst.
No, I'm gonna... Yes. So I'm gonna...
Yay.
I'm gonna Chaos Burst for you, my friend.
Yay. This is a 2nd level spell, so that is going to be 2 Chaos Bursts.
Okay.
Ah, I love everything
Roll it.
about what's
I know
happening.
you want it. Take me out of this
Oh my
stupid
God.
room. I don't need to be in it.
Oh my god, what? This is so hilarious. And this is so feel bad.
You
Oh,
start
this is gonna
glowing instead of being invisible.
No, but it's super feel bad. Oh my god.
He gets hooves.
Oh my god.
Massive
This is-
explosion, the ship
this-
just vanished.
Oh my god, this is hilarious.
The kitchen
just
comes
die?
alive and attacks you. It was a mimic kitchen.
That is the first one.
The ship
second
becomes a
one-
mimic.
He gains the ability to talk to animals, but everything he says to them makes them totally enraged.
Not quite.
Kind of already happened. The horse.
Okay, sure. Okay, so nothing seems to happen as you Chaos Burst, but you do turn invisible. You can no longer see your own hands. So what do you do?
He's only invisible to himself. Everyone else can see him. I really hope that's what happened. That's good.
Whatever. I'm gonna turn into a fox and hope I'm invisible as a fox outside the hallway.
Double invisibility.
Yep.
You turn
In the
into a
hallway.
fox, and you're an invisible fox. You have 4 minutes of invisibility in the hallway. What do you
Minutes?
do?
You
I
mean
sprint
rounds?
upstairs.
Okay. So here comes the funny part.
Oh
You
god.
sprint upstairs, and the orcs seem pretty preoccupied by this boat that just splashed into the water. And then you recognize 2 of the orcs as the orcs that hit you with their scimitars and as you come upstairs, they turn and see you, and you see them see you, and they start rushing towards you. And the rest of the orcs questioningly look towards your direction and go, "What the hell is going on?" And they go, "A bloody fox!" And they rush towards you with their scimitars drawn. Roll for initiative.
But why would they just attack the fox? Aren't they distracted right now?
Yeah, well, we just wanna
God.
kill everything right now.
Maybe fox is their favorite meal.
They love foxes.
They are in the middle of the sea and there's just a fox
Yeah,
there.
there's just
so,
a
I
random
mean,
fox.
I would be worried.
They're not worried about the fact that they're both sinking.
They don't know it's
It's
sinking.
sinking. It's sinking very slowly.
Didn't the man just run up the stairs to tell them?
I don't even see the chef up here. I don't know where he went.
Oh yeah, where did he go? He didn't
I know,
appear.
he'd be ahead of me.
Yeah, he's slightly ahead of you. He goes like, Picaros. You see him, he's frantically talking to the coxswain where Steve is, and as you appear, these guys start rushing towards you. So what do? You have the initiative.
I will be sliding out of their vision up there.
Okay, so you poof and disappear up there, and they
Out of
definitely
vision.
can't see you. Yeah,
Yep.
they definitely can't see you at this point. Where you wait? Do you have to have line of sight to where you? Yeah, to any location you can see. So you'd have
Oh.
to poof to somewhere you can see.
I can see up here, and they're not looking that way.
Yes.
So I'll go up here and then run over here behind this.
Okay.
Then they
So,
can't see me.
so the orcs quizzically go, "Where the hell did that fox go?" And the cook goes, "I saw him. He went up there."
Oh, come on!
No, he
now.
didn't
He's
see him.
just-
No, he doesn't see you.
distracted.
He doesn't see you. He doesn't
That's
know.
right, he can't see
well,
me.
fox.
He can't see you because of the chaos burst. But they
there's
can.
two guys
but they
that
don't know where
can?
you are.
Oh
Okay.
my god.
So they're going to go like,
You check up there.
"I'm gonna go downstairs," and they start moving, looking for the fox. Meanwhile, the rest of the orcs are just looking very confused and worried at the fact that there is an invisible disappearing
Please go
fox.
downstairs and deal with the giant thing that's killing things.
I was watching
okay, so that. So yeah, they're probably gonna want to do that. He finishes explaining it, and she goes like, "We're gonna go downstairs," and the four of them start heading downstairs. But that one guy, he is still like he's lurking about, looking for you.
How high up and how hard is it for things to see me up here?
This is about 10 feet up from like this raised area is 10 feet up from this from this area. So you're about
Okay,
10
and-
feet up from where he is.
I need to discern what he's seeing through. Is it all illusions? This kind of thing, I guess. Because
Did you look at your
Oh,
body
God.
and not just your hands?
no, because everyone else can't see me. Just those two. So they could see.
Maybe you're
through the
invisible to everyone who
invisibility.
hates you. Who actually likes you, actually. Sorry, the other way around. Maybe you're invisible to everyone of the A blood type.
It
So-
could literally be anything.
God damn it! Why does he have to be up here?
And he did mention that you recognize those two as the people who hit you.
I need.
But,
to
you
do
know, that's a guess.
something to
You're
make
invisible to everyone unless they've hit on you.
Oh, could very well be it. But then, oh man, like the question is I could turn back into a person and disguise myself, pretend to be one of these sick orcs that are littering the
We've
deck.
already established they all know what each other looks like.
Okay, let's see. I can try.
Also, it's going to be very hard for you to change your type. That's going to be very high DC. Oh no, you have disguise self spell. Yeah, never mind.
Yeah, disguise
Yeah, I
self.
think
have
he's
spell. I
thinking
can
of the
just,
spell.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
fine.
I'm thinking of the spell. I can just turn in whatever I want. I have to come up with a plan. He's hostile towards me, so charms person won't be too effective unless I was to disguise myself. How many spell slots do I have? How much time do I have?
Probably only have like 2 rounds of invisibility left.
Invisibility
It's
lasts
minutes.
for minutes per level.
Is that
So
for the Arcanist?
No, it's just
It's-
the spell itself lasts per minutes per level.
what do you mean for the Arcanist? He gets access to any wizard or sorcerer spell, and he doesn't have it, but he used Chaos Burst to use it.
Why am I thinking invisibility's rounds? I might be thinking of a different spell.
I don't know, Dave. It just says.
You're
per
thinking
level.
of
Oh no,
Vanish.
yeah, Vanish, that's why. Because I was playing a rogue
Yeah.
recently.
Oh,
Never
okay.
mind.
Yeah, I immediately ran
Continue.
upstairs and so initiated combat. So now I'm like probably like 2 minutes of being invisible, which that won't break the invisibility if I disguise self. It'll just like maybe
It's only
he
if you
won't
attack.
recognize me as something.
But then
The
you'll
problem
be
is I
invisible
have-
to everyone else while they're talking to someone who's invisible.
Problem is I have to use standard actions to like turn into a creature. How far away is their boat?
I wave.
You wave. I want to save Steve.
Well, he doesn't have any cutting utensils. I don't know if you do either.
I have potions, so I need to somehow lose this stupid man.
Well, Steve is tied up right now, and if you're going to use another rowboat, you need to cut the ropes. Unless you're thinking of just staying on the sinking boat with people who can't pilot it, because all the healthy people are dead now.
I was trying to like, I was hoping that I could wait long enough for this random guy to like go away.
And then, and then what?
I'm thinking, I'm realizing something right now, and I think, let's see here. Yeah, so as you are hiding up there and wondering about what to do, you see that one of the volunteers starts talking to the other, and you can make out what they say because you can read lips apparently. And they say, and they go like,
I heard the beast is loose. The boat must be going down. We need to get out of here.
and they start kind of looking towards the orc. It's like,
We're gonna take that boat from you. We need to get out of here. And he goes, no way. We need that for ourselves.
it's like, you son of a bitch, and they start running at each other,
Oh God.
and they start fighting. So
Oh,
they
God.
only have their fists. So they're gonna have to start beating this guy to death.
Oh God.
So yeah.
I want to turn into a person while I'm up here and out of
A
sight.
person of what alignment, though?
Chaotic evil.
Who the fuck cares at this point? We're all gonna die. I turn into a person up here.
Okay, so you
Well, I'm
turn into a
outside.
person as these
I'm like
guys
crouched down.
are rushing towards this dude. Okay, so he has a +5 to hit. Oh my god, he crit. Oh
Dear God, they're gonna beat this man to death.
Okay, so he, the orc, slices through one of their faces, and they fall dead to the floor. And the rest of them are going to rush up and attack him. One of them makes an attack that provokes an attack of opportunity because they don't have improved unarmed attack. He hits, and he does a lot of damage to one of them. And the rest of them are just going to move up and punch him. So they have a +2 to hit.
Holy shit.
And his AC is on 15. Hit. Miss. Let's see here. 3, sure.
What's sad is I think this orc wins. Wait, they're gonna be flanking the fuck out of him, so maybe not. That's a lot of fucking dudes. Oh my god.
So 3 non-lethal. +4, that's a hit. Miss. Hit. 2 and 1. So he's taken 6 non-lethal. Okay, and it's your turn. What do you do?
I'm gonna creep up to the edge right here,
Okay.
and then I will wait one more turn.
Okay. So it is the orc's turn. He is going to attack one of them. The same one he already damaged. He's going to hit. He's going to kill them. And then it is going to be their turn. So they are all going to rush up to him. One of them provokes an attack of opportunity. So he attacks, hits, and doesn't kill.
I'm not gonna stop these guys from taking that lifeboat.
So, okay. Miss, hit.
You do know not all of them are going to be able to get on the
Miss.
lifeboat.
No, it's fine. They're gonna have to fight each other over it. That's
Yeah,
up to them. That's not
that's-
me.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 3 of them left. 2 hits. Hit, and a miss. So 4 hits for 2, 1, 2, 2, 7. So he's taken 13 points of non-lethal. Aaron, it's your turn again.
Okay, I'm gonna run up here, and I'm going to shove a potion of Cure Light Wounds down Steve's throat.
Okay. The orc, though preoccupied, definitely notices this happen. And
That's fine.
Goes, what? What the hell? And roll to Cure Light Wounds, Steve.
Isn't it 1d8 plus my level?
No, it's not plus your anything. It's plus 1. Because
1d8
that's how
plus
the...
1?
Yeah.
Okay.
So 7. So Steve is
Somehow
at
Steve.
negative
Steve is
3.
now at -3. Yeah.
Okay. I
Okay.
still have more.
So that was Aaron's turn, so it is now the orc's turn. He's going to slash at the one he already hit. He's going to hit, he's going to kill them. And then they're all going to swing at him. One of them provokes, he hits, and doesn't kill. And they're all going to hit him.
Oh my god.
Miss, miss, hit, miss, miss. So one of them
At least
hits.
by the time they finish him off, they might all fit in that rowboat.
So that is their turn. So it is now Aaron's turn again.
Oh, another potion.
Okay.
That's both.
Go
my
ahead and roll.
potions.
So Steve regains 9 points and is at +6 or something. And,
Steve's
so let's add.
What
Steve
have
to
I
the initiative.
missed?
Also,
A lot.
Steve
We
is
gotta go.
below.
What's
Steve-
going on?
Cadence and Scholar are on a boat off the back.
What?
We're sinking.
Oh no.
Okay, so
We're out of initiative now, right?
no, you are still in initiative because there's still
Oh.
combat going on.
Yeah, and that orc really
You
wants
are-
you.
Yeah. I'll give it one more turn of initiative. You are still tied up, so you do have to break out of those ropes.
I
So
can
however
break
you
these
do that, it's up to
cuffs.
you.
I can break these cuffs.
But it's going to be the orc's turn again. He's going to kill one more.
Could Aaron as a fox bite the ropes off?
I'm not a fox right now.
There's
You turn
numerous
into a
ways.
fox and eat the ropes.
Burn the rope.
There's
Might be better
numerous
just cutting it
ways.
with a knife.
There's a lot of ways.
Or
they
you can do
easily
that.
get through the ropes.
You
but
know, if you're gonna be boring, you can just use the knife.
It's still an
just
action.
use the dagger that every adventurer carries.
Miss. Hit.
Well, I mean, every adventurer should be carrying it.
Crit. Fail. Okay.
You gotta cut your
So,
food somehow. You obviously you have a
Yeah.
knife.
3.
It might not
course.
be good for
Wow.
fighting, but it's a knife.
6. 1.
Holy shit, this poor man.
So he's taken 3. He's taken 2 lethal.
Okay, real quick. Note of the day: I am invisible still, at least to Steve.
Oh yeah, you are still invisible. That is
So
true. Steve
I
does
freed
Just
not see
heard
you.
Aaron's
but I
voice
told
come
you-
from.
That I'm here.
Yeah.
My hand's
so,
on your shoulder, and I'm like, "It's Aaron. We need
Okay.
to go."
So, speaking of Aaron, it is your turn.
I cut him free,
Okay, you cut him free easily,
and
you
we
are now
need to
both
go.
free.
back.
You
Why are you
Run
going off the
upstairs.
back of the ship?
Well,
he
I guess
jumps
off
off,
the side.
kills himself. I don't know
Well,
where he's
I
going.
don't need to. How far away are they?
They are far away. It's been like
Oh, shit.
3 minutes. They're like, I don't know, a few hundred feet
Like
away.
hustled out as fast as we could.
We need to go off the back. That's what we gotta do.
Why'd you want to go at the back?
Don't you
Well,
just
not
take the other
back. We
boat?
just need to go off and try to swim.
You're gonna swim to land.
I'm gonna swim to you.
It's 90 miles.
You don't just take the other boat.
I run up the back. Well, I mean, I guess we could take the other boat.
You can
but
take the
these
other
guys
boat.
might
Yeah,
be
this
worth
boat can only carry 2 people.
Yeah.
Fuck it, we're in. Steve, quick!
Like, if you come to us, we're not letting you on. This is a Titanic situation. There's no room on here.
Very much.
Cut the line, Steve!
Screw the women and children. First come, first serve.
Screw the women and children.
Oh, I'm chasing a Scully lineman as well.
That's G.
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
it's still
Come
shady.
on. Chaotic
okay.
evil.
Wait, where the hell? Where's Steve and...
You're underneath
Wait,
the
they
boat.
just-
Steve's on me.
Steve is in the boat.
Okay.
Up
So
there.
yeah, you guys are both in the boat right now.
Steve, cut the rope. You got your
Do
action
you
on
guys-
your turn.
Steve
Cut
doesn't
the
have
rope.
a
Do you...
weapon.
Yeah, I don't think Steve has a cutting implement. I think only you
Yeah,
have
Steve,
a
Steve
knife.
has fists.
Yeah,
Can I
Steve
hand
can
him
punch
my
the
knife
rope.
for a free action.
You can hand him your knife, yeah, but if you only cut one rope at a time, it's going to increase the chance of the rowboat capsizing
Fuck.
by a lot.
Here at this point.
Can I magic missile one of them?
It's not. It's force damage. I don't think it cuts. I don't know.
think
Wait.
force
hits
Break.
objects.
What if I break what's holding it to the little rowboat? Like the actual like.
I guess you could, yeah. If you magic missile it, then yeah, you can.
Don't think you can magic missile objects.
Can't you?
I don't think
Can't
so.
you?
Is that
Watching right burn the rope.
It's right. You have to do creatures. That's so
Objects
dumb.
Can't be
are
single-
not
yeah,
damaged,
not damaged.
by spell. Yeah, objects are not damaged by the spell, so you can't magic
Oh.
missile it.
Okay,
Also,
Can you
you
burn?
are out of standard actions.
I know I am.
Yeah.
Steve, use magic missile. Cast fist.
Somehow we're gonna have to fend them off, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm just imagining one of these guys knocking Steve out, and Steve just falls into this ocean.
They're still distracted for at least one more turn.
You might have like at least one more
Yeah.
round.
We gotta come up with something.
Okay, so you guys just chill in the boat.
Yeah.
Okay. Orc. Attack. Hit. Kill. Attack of opportunity. Okay, finally he missed one attack. So all of them hit, miss.
How much non-lethal does this orc have?
He's taken all the non-lethal and now he's taking lethal.
Wait, what? Why is he now taking lethal?
That's how. Oh wait.
No,
wait.
if your non-lethal equals your current HP, you go unconscious.
Oh right. I think that's how that.
That is how it works.
Yes, that's how it works. You only take non-lethal as damage if your non-lethal exceeds that.
Yeah, when it equals. Oh, okay. Yeah, he falls unconscious. He actually fell unconscious last round, so he is down. He is down and out. So this guy didn't die. So let's fix that. And they're going to turn their attention on you guys. No, you son of a bitches don't. We work for that boat. We killed a man with our fist for that boat.
Well, he's unconscious, not dead.
Fuck.
We almost killed a man with our fist for that boat. So they're going to rush up to Steve and start punching him in the face.
It's the only one they can see, so...
Oh my god. Okay, Steve, you get an attack of opportunity against one of them. Oh my god.
Oh man.
It's the funniest.
You can make it, Steve. You can survive this. Murder one.
You crush the face of one of them and he falls as a bloody mess to the floor.
Back!
And another
Back,
takes
you!
his place. So they're going to attack
Stand
you.
back!
Let's see. That's a
Nope.
miss. That's a miss.
Oh,
And that's a hit. Okay, so two. No, they don't get four. Oh wait, they could have gone like that. Okay, yeah, so 4 attacks. So 2 of them hit. They deal 3 non-lethal damage, so you're up to 3 non-lethal. So you have like 9 HP left, and that's going to be their turn. So it's not Aaron's turn.
It shouldn't affect Steve. I color spray.
Isn't it just creatures?
Not color spray, no.
Well, the reason I say it shouldn't affect Steve is because hopefully he has a high enough save. And his
Wait,
hit
no.
die, I believe, is too high.
Like, where are you? You can only hit like these 2 right here. Like, you can't hit everybody. But if you hit those 2, you don't hit Steve.
I think he's including me in the spray so he can hit the 3 that are next to me, and not the one that's in front of him.
Yeah, but even if he has you with him, he'll only hit 2. Because that's how cones work.
Would it not hit these if you aimed it like that?
It would hit those 2, yeah. It would only hit those 2, but you can also do...
But that's...
Yeah, you can do that.
Oh, but it doesn't leave from me. It
No.
starts from in front of me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, see, this is where I get confused, because then I think it's this.
Yeah, it's not. So you can hit either 2 and not Steve, or 2 and Steve. I
Okay,
vote for
so
2 and Steve.
Two and not Steve.
I don't even know if it
Oh.
affects Steve, because I think he has
2.
too many hit die.
I think he has.
He has...
Oh, he blinded.
He has... No, he has 4
4
hit
stunned
die.
for 1 round.
Yes, he'd be...
He has-
Oh, 4 or more.
So-
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, he would definitely be affected.
Okay, yeah, those 2.
Success, and... Is that a success? That might be a success. I think that's a success.
How are these beaten and unwilling volunteers have saved?
No, that one's not a success. The other one, they're actually both failures because they have a -1 to their will saves.
Perfect. Both down. There we go.
So yeah, both of
We
those
just
are
have one.
stunned and unconscious. So that's going to be them. So it's Steve now.
All right. The this guy here, can I just shove him into the water? Can I backhand him into the water?
Well, I think that's a bull run.
Yeah, it would be. You need bull rush, and then every 5 you beat, you push him another 5 foot.
Yeah, I think you can bull rush.
But it would
You can
provoke if you're doing bull rush, and you don't have improved bull rush.
Punch him.
By the way, Steve, you should definitely get that improved. It's not improved bull rush; it's improved combat maneuvers.
Oh, yeah.
Which gives
Yeah, kind of
like
in the right.
all of your combat maneuvers +2 and gives you improved stuff, which is awesome.
Especially since he grapples a lot.
Yeah, exactly. That's gonna be a 24. That's gonna be a success. And yeah, push back 5 feet. Your attack
Into the water.
exceeds- I think that's definitely gonna dump him into the water. 1 sec. His CMD is 12. So yeah, you just chuck this guy into the water, and you hear his yell.
Wilhelm
Cut
scream.
short by the impact of the water as he splashes down, and well, he's still alive, but he's sailing in open water now. So then it leaves only the last guy left. He's going to punch. He's going to 5-foot step here and punch Aaron because he's afraid of Steve. See, and that's going to be a miss. So that's going to be his turn. So what do you do with this last remaining guy? Yeah, so you color frame. He goes unconscious. Okay, and you guys
Probably
are
would
now
have
out
been
of
better
it.
off just killing him so he didn't drown, but
Yeah,
whatever.
but you're cruel. You're chaotic evil. So, so this guy is going to die
He
eventually.
wants to keep the meat fresh
So-
so the Bakara gets fresh meat.
Exactly. So what do you guys want to do now?
somehow get this boat off the side.
You'd have
without-
to-
Yeah.
You'd have
Yeah.
to cut both
Yeah.
ropes at the same time.
Hey, that work had
Yeah,
something sharp.
Does anybody on the deck have a knife or
Yeah,
axe? Or
definitely.
whatever?
That they
Grab
have. Yep,
I'm gonna go
you-
grab. Yeah, I'm gonna go grab a sharp and pointy object.
You grab a sharp and pointy object. Let's say you grab a scimitar. These
What about for
staggered.
me?
These
Now we're gonna
staggered.
cut our way out.
you cut your way out, and the boat starts falling to the water. Somebody roll me a D100. Again, very low chance, but it could always capsize. Okay, well, you both did it, but you are fine. You are absolutely fine. The boat splashes down into the water with a violent splash, hitting that guy in the head as it does so, and killing him immediately. And he starts falling down into the ocean. And you guys are now out at sea.
Can we see Cadence and Scully?
We're on the other side of the ship.
In the distance, some 500, 600 feet ahead of the ship, you see the boat of Cadence and Niscali as they are sailing.
Steve is going to row like his life depends upon it.
Oh God! You guys eventually catch up to Cadence and Niscali, and I think we're gonna have to end it there because I have no idea what to do now. You broke all of the things.
We moved the campaign towards evil.
I think we're gonna have to have a little discussion here. Oh God.
So about that
I don't even know what
alchemist.
to do at this point.
So what do you guys what what
Just
are you
don't
gonna
even
do
know.
now? Like, can Niscali justify staying with these horrific people? Like,
Well, with Aaron, finding out that Aaron and Steve actually survived, he's gonna kind of snap out of it, and I mean, he's gonna be a mess still.
yeah.
Oh my God,
But
my person's gonna be a mess because he in the ditch effort to save himself, listens to a bunch of men get slaughtered.
Yeah, what I'm kind of thinking at once they get to land and find an inn somewhere in the morning, Noskali's just not gonna be there.
Yeah. That
Okay,
makes
He's
so
just gonna ditch them early in the morning and just use
Yep,
the disguise to
but-
be something entirely else, like a halfling or something, and just
the
walk out the door and
Yeah.
get a horse and go back home.
the
Like-
part
Yeah,
that
that
gets
makes
me
sense.
though is that guy broke out because we gave all of them dysentery and no one was able to beat the guy. So would he have busted out and started sinking the ship anyway? Because it didn't look like anything could kill him.
Yeah.
So I'm going to.
would everyone have just sunk because we got everybody sick? Is this
Yes.
what would have happened?
So the reason, I'll explain it now, but the reason that they were resorting to whipping him was that they were keeping him awake to keep him exhausted so that he didn't have the strength to destroy his cage.
So the moment we got the entire crew sick, we basically fucked the ship.
No, the moment that you decided to murder that one guy was the moment that you got everybody fucked.
Yeah.
Because he would have eventually gotten up and told somebody capable to take over his shift, but he couldn't because he was dead.
I
Dear
said,
God.
Wow.
you guys wanted a pet Carillion.
The
I mean,
game
it would have been
ended.
awesome.
Oh my
It
God.
would have been great.
You definitely.
If someone
out
had
well.
remembered the spells he had, we wouldn't have had to infect
Yeah.
everyone with dysentery.
Yeah.
You had the exact 2 spells we needed.
Oh my God, it's the funniest.
Yeah,
I don't make a good spellcaster because I forget everything in my list. Because there's a
Oh,
lot
God.
right now. My spell book has grown
It's the funniest.
drastically.
Your spell book is enormous.
It's hilarious.
Yes.
That's
have
why
two
every
of
time
three
we
spell
we
books.
talk about spells, I
20
immediately check
spells.
is this possible for a cleric at some point? Even if I don't know if I have it, I just check does this exist? So maybe start checking that or something. Just
Hey,
start
man,
googling.
this is my first time actually getting to try out a spellcaster. And
I
very
feel it.
well
I'm not too hard into spellcasters either, but it's a learning process.
Just be better.
That's how we learn. That's how
okay,
we learn.
okay. The weird
Say-
thing is though, the reason I forgot was because the spell that I have, I didn't get on my own. I didn't pick it as I leveled up, so I forgot it was there. It was one of
So-
the things we found on a scroll, and I was able to scribe it, and so I forgot that it was consciously there.
So guys, quick question: we're definitely transitioning into an evil campaign, right? What's
Yeah.
I don't really
It's
know.
like
'cause,
Murder Hope
I
Kill
never
God.
really set out to be evil with this character, yet from the beginning we murder hope the shit out of
Nah, you didn't really.
A lot
You
of
mostly
things.
just killed slavers and bandits. But
Yeah,
now
at
you.
the beginning we
that-
were able
that's-
to
But now you killed the...
we killed bad people who deserved it.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
were able to justify it as like bounty hunting and people who were wanted by the law.
And it was very justifiable, but now...
Is not so much.
There's a ship of innocent people that are all dead.
Well,
So,
innocent's just a matter of opinion.
So,
Like, if they were holding like bunch of slaves in there, maybe just doing all this horrible stuff would have. But it was just a beast. It was just an animal
oh my god.
that caused all
It
this.
all started when we found that anti-paladin.
Oh my god. I'm
I
sorry.
It's not an
didn't. You
anti-paladin.
found me way behind this.
Oh my god. It's the best. This is the best.
I've just been following your orders.
So what do you guys want to do? Like, how do you guys want to transition from this? Like,
Well, we've still got that job to do for
Killing
the
bandits.
Baron.
yeah.
It turns out the bandits are actually nice guys. That the Baron, the one who set us up or something. Apparently, this boat was taking us there.
Oh boy.
This boat of dead people. So yeah, like,
I don't even know.
we're probably going to start next session where you're in the inn. Like, we're gonna skip past sailing 6 days because boring.
Oh, come
And
on.
like,
Gotta roll those, those random encounters.
You gotta roll the random
Nah,
encounters. What
screw
happens? Get like eaten by a kraken at sea.
screw that. Also, you're not really like, you're not in the sea proper. You're in like a tiny portion of the sea. Like this is more like a fjord.
No,
It's like a
that is a
saltwater
proper sea.
I mean,
that is a proper sea, my
no,
friend.
I'm not saying proper sea. I'm saying you're not in the sea proper.
That's 168 miles.
Admittedly, we're probably within the continental shelf, but
Oh, the depth
this
keys
place
is gone. I don't even know how
The
high
depth
this
is
water
probably
is.
still 300-400 feet.
It's like, how deep is it? Where's the damn legend?
Yeah, the key's gone, so I don't know how deep this is. Oh no, you made a
No,
handout, didn't you?
I made a handout. You silly person.
Yeah,
It's
it
only
was
like
on the map
200
before.
meters. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was very inconvenient to have it on the map because you couldn't look at the portion of the map you were on and also at the key. So I made it a handout instead. Yeah, it's like 200 meters max. Like, that's not that deep. That is very shallow, at least relatively.
Yeah,
So yeah, it's not
it's like a deep bay.
like, at most there are going to be like sharks, so you're not going to have to deal with that. So yeah, we're just gonna start in Exeter, and you guys have
Probably
found
too
yourselves-
shallow for krakens.
Yeah, I can't
Absolutely.
say I've set out for this character to be evil. From the get-go, he was supposed to be a character that like has probably accidentally burnt down a few inns in the past while trying to
And now forests.
dabble in magic. So it's
And
like
now
whenever-
boat
See, yeah,
and innocence. So
you know,
For Steve though, he's not good but not evil. He's self-interested.
yeah.
So-
'cause I will
Yeah,
say,
it's neutral.
I'm not gonna go out of my way to
Like,
slaughter
he's-
innocents. But
he's
if there is a
selfish,
creature
Yeah.
that is probably going to smash me into oblivion, I will let that guy go under the bus before I.
I'm
do.
not saying
Yeah.
I'm saying the evil part was where you went, go in there. That's where the fox went. Where in reality it was a bunch of sick refugees that you just like land to the cosmic slaughter, dude. Like,
Everybody
wow.
sometimes does something evil that they regret,
I'm
especially in interest of keeping themselves alive.
I'm still gonna say
When it-
chaotic evil for the
Yeah,
purposes of
when
alignment.
that
I
evil-
feel like
That
I feel like
was,
the definition that they have for chaotic evil is like different though, because like I wouldn't go.
And that's
Yeah,
Chaotic
yeah,
evil is
I
like
mean-
doing evil for the sake of doing evil, not I literally
Yeah.
committed a terrible act to
No,
save
it's not-
myself.
Like
That's like
being
an entirely
He
different
does raise a good
description.
point. Like
no,
he didn't
being
actually know
evil-
it was
So-
the sick people down
No,
there. It was just
the character definitely knew. Rain didn't know because he's bad paying attention, but the character knew.
Even then, though, the character is at
No.
1 health and dying.
I
Chaotic
still-
evil is literally I do evil things because
Yeah,
I like to
no,
see evil
it's-
things happen.
That's
Not
not.
always. That's only one definition that it gives.
Yeah, a definition could also be like, I'm willing to sacrifice the innocent to serve my own ways, which you did textbook, good buddy.
yeah, he's got a point there.
Yeah. So for the
Mr.
purposes,
Soul Drinker.
In any case, yeah, exactly. For the purposes of alignment, you are definitely chaotic evil for the time being. That's not to say like I don't really use alignment all that much in my campaign, so like we'll see. But
So
yeah,
this is more just making fun of your decisions than
yes,
anything.
also that.
I just know
Yeah,
that I'm not
you're just
selfish
damn
and
wrong.
cool.
So I'm curious, like, how interested are you guys in like being evil? Is that something that you guys want as players? Do you want to do that?
I'm not
If we go more evil, I'm probably gonna want to sunset Steve and make a
Yeah.
character that is more decidedly not
Evil.
good.
Yeah.
I mean, same, yeah. Like if we're going evil, I'm fine with that, but I'm gonna have to make a new character because if
Yeah, that's fair.
Nazcali goes evil, he just loses all of his cleric powers.
Become an anti-paladin.
The thing is, the thing about gods and all that crap. I'm so very anti the way that Pathfinder does everything regarding alignment and paladins. So like the definition of evil would be from your god's perspective, which would just be like you didn't do anything evil on that boat from your god's
Yeah, right now,
perspective.
but like if I continue to be with these people who do like continuously
no.
more and more chaotic stuff.
Even if you had murdered everyone on that boat in exchange for freeing the gorilla, Arkanth wouldn't have cared because Arkanth cares more about animals. He's basically PETA.
Yeah, but Nazcali cares.
Yeah, exactly.
Like
Nazcali,
even
the
if
character
even
cares.
if Arkanth would have been fine with that, like Nazcali himself is more of a people person and not,
Yeah. I'm
like,
just saying
sure,
that
if
you
we
wouldn't
had-
lose your powers.
okay, but still Nazcali wouldn't be able to like live with himself,
Yeah,
knowing that he did all of that slaughter just for
Yeah.
one beast.
I agree with that.
So even if it like wouldn't be mechanically a thing, Nazcali wouldn't be able to go through with it.
Okay.
No beast is worth so many lives.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it
So-
had been like a cage full of slaves or something that they were whipping
Yeah.
day and night, then I mean absolutely.
I mean, yeah.
But
yeah.
just one beast.
I think then the question is like, is that where you guys want to pivot? Like, do you want to pivot towards being evil? Like, what direction do you guys want to take this? Like, what's going to be most fun for you guys?
I mean, I haven't played an evil campaign before, so could be fun.
Yeah, the closest I've come to actually playing an evil campaign before was Skull and Shackles, and we weren't very evil. We were sort of
Morally
self-interested.
grey.
Yeah, like, see, I don't really know how to, like,
Super morally gray, except for when we
be
put them
evil.
into
We have a
You
spur of the moment where it's like, I'm about to die. Hey, do this. But, like, to go out of my way and actually be evil, I don't really know.
I don't ever have it in my
Again.
bones, man.
Again, like, being evil isn't just like, I want to kill because I love killing. Like, no. Being evil is also just like, I want, like, let's say, like, I want to be the best baker in town. And, like, I'm willing to kill, like, 20 kids to be the best baker. Like, that's pretty evil. But you're not killing those kids just because I love killing kids. It's like, I want to be the best baker. Those damn orphans are in my way. Like,
well,
so you
That
can,
orphanage makes better cookies than me.
boy.
I must
Yeah,
destroy them.
exactly. Like, you can have, like, you have a goal and nothing's gonna stand in your way. Where a paladin going like, I want more power, and then somebody's like, but you have to kill like 20 kids, and he's just like, no, I'm not gonna do that. But you wouldn't be like that. You would be like, I love killing kids. I'm down for that.
So I guess if we're going the full Sweeney Todd, I need to start putting ranks into performance.
That's what I'm asking. Like, is that what you guys want? Is that gonna be like fun for you guys? Do you want that?
I'm game,
Okay.
but I'm willing to go with what the rest of the party decides.
Yeah, I'm like, I'll do whatever. Just what you guys want. I have no preference.
As a player, I am fine with either, but it has been quite some time since I've played an evil campaign.
Okay, then we can. Yeah. So.
In the fact
And,
that I would like to play evil because I've not been evil for so long. But
Fair
I can do good if you want. The character can go either way.
I can do good if you want.
I can
So
be
yeah,
good.
I have been good. I saved you guys' life. That's a good act.
Yeah, it was a good
They
act.
did.
Problem
And
is, I need a goal then if I'm gonna be evil, and I don't have.
your goal can be literally anything, or you can just be like, I like these people, these evil people. They're my friends, and I'm willing to do whatever they want, and I can protect them, whatever. Like, evil people can still have friends and family. You can be evil and like, I love my mom, and I want to make the best life for her, and these damn kids are in the way.
Evil, we don't have to go like full evil. Just everyone makes a really, really morally great character or something.
Yeah, or like super
And just
selfish
kind of
or something.
See where it goes.
Yeah, it just like the only stipulation is that you have to have a character that's willing to do teamwork. Like that's it.
Yeah.
Because team-based game. Yeah. So
that sounds more in line.
Okay, so I think we are decided that we are going to be pivoting into an evil campaign. So we are going to leave.
Oh boy.
We resurrect the dragons to bring about Dragonfall 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Let's go. You can do that. Oh, that's sweet. That would be awesome.
All right, so are we a cult now?
Are we a cult now? the cult of the dragon. That's what you guys are.
So, are all the characters remaining except for Niscali?
That's entirely up to you. Do you foresee Aaron being an evil character? Do you foresee a way to pivot him into being an evil character?
How good did it feel to hear the screams of those women and children dying?
Yeah. Did you
Or
love
at
it?
least
Did you
chaotic
love
neutral.
killing the innocents?
The character I imagine was only caring about the fact that he was alive.
Yeah, but yeah, that alone doesn't make you like chaotic evil.
Correct. I don't really know.
But if
I
the
know
character...
Steve at least looks the part.
Steve looks the part, but I think
Wow.
Cosmo did say I think he said that he wanted
way
to
stereotype there, buddy.
to sunset. It's
Says
not a
you,
stereotype.
Steve.
It's not a stereotype. He didn't say you look the part because you're human. He said you look the part because you're a monster in the face.
It's not stereotyping.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
just
not
being
stereotyping.
honest.
He's just being honest and a prick against poor Steve. So yeah, I think we're decided, and I think this next week is then going to be spent restructuring a little bit, making some new characters for those who are going to do that, and retiring old characters for that, and then we head
Might
into
do that.
evil time. So yeah, I think
I like wielding weapons more.
yeah. So
I like
You-
how you just
you-
bring that up.
you can go.
I like
you can
weapons.
go. I like weapons. So you can go fighter, or you can go.
Barbarian.
Barbarian.
I was
yeah.
thinking about
I was
barbarian
like-
myself.
Well, I like having
Or you
magic
go
at my
brawler.
disposal, but not like being just purely magic.
Magus?
Like I'm making a an iron
Like-
caster and with a bunch of bullshit, and I would recommend that to you, but I think it's way too complex for you.
You can
because-
just go
What
Magus
is
and
it?
put spells in
Iron
your sword.
caster.
Oh god. It
What is
basically
an iron caster?
it's basically a pure fighter that uses like brawler cheese to become a half caster.
Huh.
Wait.
Interesting.
It's very interesting.
But if we wanted to
I-
do an
I-
evil campaign, what about like a black blade magus?
I
can do
could have been a cheesy brawler caster.
Yeah, but you would have had to take 5 levels of fighter first.
Oh.
Yeah, it doesn't actually do anything until 6th level.
Speaking
doesn't-
of level,
Yeah,
we did kind of just survive a boat.
Oh yeah, with all of the XP that those innocent people gave you, you guys definitely level to 5th level, and your new characters are going to be starting out at 5th level. Absolutely.
Woo!
The blood of the innocents, like everyone knows, has a lot of XP.
So delectable and fresh.
Yeah, it's so delectable.
Oh boy.
So yeah, over the next week, think about your guys' new 5th level character if you're changing characters.
I'm
Yeah,
just gonna
I
make
will-
a lawful good character for this evil campaign.
This son of a bitch.
Oh
So, yeah.
god damn it.
I think I will catch you guys next week, and probably in the chat as well. We're probably gonna talk about this on Discord and
Yeah,
stuff.
Yes.
probably.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I don't even know it. I can't even wrap my head around what just happened today.
Well, luckily for you, we have a recording of it. So
Oh my god.
You'll always. By the way, I'm now going to go eat, and then I'm going to post what happened on Reddit because it deserves.
Boy.
God.
That was definitely a session.
Yes, it was. I will catch you guys later. See ya.
See ya.
Adios.
Catch you later.